Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, everybody, get in here, get in here, get in here. Look, I'm a little bit later than I planned to be, but I sure hope y'all got time to gossip because I do. And I ain't in no hurry either. Let me see who up in here. Y'all hit the like button, please. Thumbs up this video. Help your girl out. I done went live before today. You know, if you go live too many times, they really don't send out notifications. So y'all, please make sure you hit the like button. Put your like number in the chat. Make sure you're hitting your engagement button on the bottom right hand side, the circle with the emojis, send the bubbles up. Engage with me, please. Okay. Let me see who's in here. Magaline Lamar is here. Thank you for being like number two. Auntie Eva's like number two. How you doing? All right, all right. We got Tracy Lashley. Hey, doll. Thank you for being like number three. Bianca the Beautiful is here, y'all. She says, Happy Thursday. Y'all know this is our day for our random acts of kindness. I did not remind y'all earlier, but I hope y'all remembered to do your random acts of kindness. It's important. It's a Thursday. Don't slip. Don't trip. Okay. Miriam Sanfleur is in the house like number five. All right, all right. Miss Sparkle, she number five too. Okay, yep, we back. We back. And listen, I waited just long enough. I waited just long enough. Because, baby, we got something to talk about. God's anointed daughter, thank you for being like number six. I appreciate it. Miss Nisi is here. Hey, how are you? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for being number seven. Sharon Middleton, one of our newest sisters. Hey, sis, how are you? All right, all right. Too adorable child. Well, I love your name. Is this your first time being live with us in here? If so, let us know. Please put first time live or FTL. And that goes for any and everybody. If this is your first time being live with us, please put FTL for first time live so we can welcome you properly to this chat, honey. Okay. Catherine Bennett is in the house. Hey, girl. Thank you for being number 10. I appreciate you. Tay. Hey, Tay. How you doing? Quiet Storm 87 is 15. Cali Dream is 14. All right. Hey Ashley, that's my Ashley. She's like number 6. How you doing? Oh, sis, I love you bunches. Hey DT, that's my boo. Oh, it's your birthday? DT, would you mind putting your PayPal in the chat or text it to message it to me real quick so I can put it in the chat. So anyone who wants to do PayPal, they can celebrate your birthday because y'all know we do not play the birthday game over here where we forget birthdays. Birthdays are important. You know, like I said, we've had some losses here lately. Mr. C, RIP to Mr. C, RIP to JP Junior Pope in Nigeria, shot out, and RIP to OJ. You know, even Orenthal James, even though he told us he wasn't black no more, shout out to you, RIP OJ. And I'm saying all that to say you could be here today and gone tomorrow. So, you know, don't take your birthdays for granted. Please don't. And don't take your people for granted. You don't know how long you're going to have anybody. Okay. Thank you, DT. I just got the message. So let me put this birthday announcement in the chat. Because when I say I love me some DT, I love me some DT. Let me take a look. Okay. So me I did do this one. Okay. We'll go back over here and do this one. Okay. All right. Happy birthday, my love. I did not know today was your birthday. I'm trying to get the birthday stuff back organized. It was organized really well at one point, but I got to get it back right. And I will. But for now, if y'all can just let me know, I will make sure to post and to pin it at the top like I just did. So y'all make sure that y'all show love. That is our way of showing love on this porch. And I'm gonna need y'all to hit that like button too. Who is like number 35 right now? Who got it? Who's number 35? Let's roll. Let's roll. Thank you so much for being here on your birthday to hang with us. Essie Thompson, how you doing, girl? Good to see you. Thank you for being like number 18, DT, and thank you for being here with us. All right, all right. All right, all right. Listen, I'm so glad y'all here. Princess with the puppy that made it back like number 21. Tay Blue, girl, where you been? How you doing? Thank you for being number 21. I missed you. Rochelle, my sis, is here. Hey, Rochelle. Good to see you, sis. Making sure I ain't missed nobody. Wait. Oh, I almost missed Tiger Eye Oracle. Girl, how you doing? Thank you for being number 20 on this good porch. Happy to be happy. We glad you made it. Thank you for being 22. All right, all right. Cheryl, thank you so much for being 26. Thank you. Tell him, Ashley, we gonna party like it's your birthday. That's right. That's accurate. That's accurate. All right. So listen, y'all get in here. I know I didn't set it up in time enough for them to send out the notifications like they should. Hopefully everybody will get to know that we are in here because we got to discuss some stuff. Listen, y'all know I be way too excited. Ooh, I be way too excited when I'm right. And I'm right and I can't get no writer. I'm right and can't get no writer, okay? But before I get to everything I'm so right about, I like being right. That's on my water. Let me tell you, I'm so happy about being right. I don't even know what to do with myself. Like, I'm beside myself at this point. I am. But before we get to all the reasons why I am right and the gossip is legit, see, you know, I'm going to just hush until I get there. But y'all, OJ dead. I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at the people that were online today. People are so inappropriate. Do y'all know that man done went on to, I won't say glory, because I don't know if OJ was saved, you know, but we know cancer done got him, okay? Cancer done got OJ, they done got him, they done got him. And they did the announcement of his passing. They said that he was with his children and his grandchildren when he left this mortal coil, okay? That's what we know, and cancer was what got him, okay? Hey, Belize and JB, thank you for being like number 28. Thank you. Y'all hit the like button. Who is like number 45? Who got it? Like number 45, please. Going once. Like number 45, going twice. Come on. I'm just saying, I need y'all to hit the button. DT said, well, he went somewhere only God knows, so we won't find out till it's our time. I know that's right, and I'm not ready to find out just yet. I hope y'all aren't either. Okay? So listen. Orenthal James left the earthly plane. He done crossed the River Jordan. He done passed through the purple curtain. Any which way you want to put it, he gone, right? So they said he was with his children, his grandchildren, and they said respect their privacy and all like that. Now they had the White House secretary, she sent condolences. The Heisman committee, they sent condolences. Hey, Jay Darkness. Y'all don't know. Every time I see Jay Darkness, I just light up. How you doing, girl? It's so good to see you. There's my sis, the beautiful, the gorgeous Niecy Rose is in the building. Yes, girl, the internet was reckless about OJ. And I want to talk about it because I felt some type of way. And I'm not an OJ fan, but listen, from the time OJ said he wasn't black, he was OJ, I was like, you know, in the words of Jay-Z, okay. You know, I wasn't tripping, but if you say so. But I don't know. It seemed like that wasn't right. It didn't feel right. Leah Aries, thank you for being number 36, sis. Thank you. It just felt wrong. Like somebody just passed, and this is what y'all doing. And so it got me to thinking, right? And I say, now, OJ done kicked the bucket. He done bought the phone. He gone to the upper room. I'm going to stop with the euphemisms, but I prefer all of those to DEAD. Quiet Storm say, what Caitlyn think people say about him when it's his time? That's what I would like to know. Mm-hmm. Yes, honey. So, Nisi, thank you for being like number 38. God's anointed daughter say, well, all I'm going to say is I repented after all my comments. Oh, but I'm telling y'all the truth. I saw some stuff that was a lot. Yeah, that was a lot. And I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell y'all why. I remember. Hey, just observing. How you doing? Thank you for being like number 37. Listen, y'all remember to hit that like button. Let me do my quick housekeeping. Hit your like button. Make sure you keep your like number. Put your like number in the chat. You never know which one I'm going to ask for. If I decide to, show some love, I can't give you nothing if you ain't in it. So make sure you're in it. And don't play unless you got a cash app, because I can't do all that jumping through different apps and stuff. Not going to do it. Y'all know I'm not tech savvy. Okay. But also, on top of hitting the like button, your engagement button, the circle with the emoji on the bottom right hand side, hit that too. Make sure you hit that too, because that one sends up bubbles and it lets the people know we engaged and we in here gossiping and cutting up and stuff. And so that way they'll realize that, we enjoying ourselves, and they won't be trying to hide us from everybody, because the more the merrier, right? Nextly, if this is your first time being live with us, make sure you put FTL for first time live so we can welcome you appropriately. And if you see somebody that you don't recognize or you don't know, even if they don't say it's their first time, y'all greet people. Everybody wants to feel welcome. Nobody should feel tolerated. Y'all know that's the rules, okay? Also, last but not least, the comments are about the people that we're talking about on the screen, on the thumbnail, not about each other. No personal comments, no insults. Now, if you want to make a personal comment where you showing love or telling one of your sisters how pretty she is, those are cool. But no rude personal comments, nothing crazy like that. Keep it clean. Keep it respectful, okay? And if you got faves or favorite celebrities that you don't want me talking about, okay, I understand. But I just want you to know that ain't nobody off limits over here. Everybody can get it. When they right, we with them. When they're not, we're not. Okay, that's right. DT say the reflection corner is open for business if you need reflecting. Okay, because y'all be cutting up in here. God's anointed daughter say the snowflakes don't act like that when it's them. No, they don't. They don't. Hey, SS, where you been? I missed you. What you been up to? Good to see you. Thank you for being like number 45. Tiara, thank you for being like number 44. So pretty. I'm so glad to see you. How you doing? Hey, Cassie G. How you? Y'all hit the like button now. Who is like number 67? Who is number 67? Odd number this time. Who's like number 67? Who got it? Hey, Queen of Hearts KS, thank you for being 65. All right. So look, back to OJ child. The people was out of control in there. They was out of control with the OJ stuff. Completely. Okay? Frenchie, you so crazy. I ain't gonna never forget you. Okay? Oh, we miss you when you ain't here, girl. So listen. The people was tripping online. You had Caitlyn. I'm not finna call that man no goddamn Caitlyn. I'm not new enough for that. I'm not, and I'm never gonna be new enough for that. So let me just not even play with my own nerves. Bruce got a lot of nerve. Bruce used to hang around OJ. Bruce was taking pictures with OJ. Him and Bruce done crossed swords. Y'all done slept with the same woman. You ended up marrying the woman. Now you online talking about good riddance. What the hell OJ did to you? Okay. Hey, Hood Star. Thank you for being like number 50, boo. What's happening? Y'all hit the like button. Now run it up. And listen, share the video too in case somebody want to come gossip with us. They welcome, because we finna get into it. Okay. Now, first of all, I remember when that trial was underway. Like, people love to rewrite history. I know they went and did a whole show on it and all that good stuff. There go Mama Baby. Peanut is in the chat like number 51. Yes, with some nerve. Right, Bruce closet ain't clean. We don't know what's in Bruce closet from one day to the next. I would be scared to look in Bruce closet. But it was the good riddance for me. And I'm thinking back to when everything happened. Now, people love to rewrite history. I know they did the TV show about OJ Simpson, blah, blah, blah. They had all the actors come out and they telling the story. But from what I've seen, that story ain't what we remember going on during that trial. It was a farce. It was something else. First of all, this is miracle. Okay? This is whole miracle. Right. Got some nerve. And that was a matter of fact. This is a matter of you're accused, you defend yourself, and if you proven not guilty, then you've been proven not guilty. Oh, not old mothballs. Hey, Tiffany J, how you doing? And Miss Nisa said, OJ, you know it was rumored that they say child, that ain't none of Chloe daddy. I don't know why y'all try to give every unattractive clear woman to black people. She don't belong to us. Her daddy is Alex Roldan. That is her daddy. And she is her daddy's twin. She looked like her daddy spit her out. Don't you make me pull up that picture, because people was telling that lie too. The man done died and they still lying on this man. And I don't feel bad for him for that, really, because, you not black, you OJ. But it's still, y'all know how I am. It's a pet peeve when people start lying. Now, give me a second. Let me go ahead and just do this. Let me get this out the way, because this is the easiest way to get it out the way. This the quickest way to get this out the way. The quickest way. So we finna go ahead and do this right now. And I mean right this minute. Let me do my best. Give me just 1 second. And we're going to go ahead and make this big enough. Right now. Because, see, me, myself, personally, I'm not a fan of people lying. And dead people, they can't even defend themselves. Hey, cream of wheat, that's right. Lying and signifying. That's what they doing. And they're not even embarrassed. That's the bad part. How you lie on a dead man and you comfortable? Debbie Garcia, thank you for being like number 51. Let me share this screen real quick so we can move on in peace. Okay? Because, I swear people will know the truth and they'll lie just because it's fun. I don't know what's so fun about it, what's so exciting. But for some reason, the lie is always so much more exciting to these folks than the truth. I don't know why. Lies ain't never excited me like that. Can y'all see this screen real quick? Can y'all see this real good? I hope you can. Pretty girl 1908. Hey sis, how are you, gorgeous? How are you, pretty girl? Y'all see this, right? See, this is why I need people to just stop lying on dead folks. This is why it's not cute. Okay? Just like we like to say, you can't lie nobody into heaven, you can't lie them into hell either. Let them, whatever they lived while they was here, let it be that. All this trying to rewrite history and telling tales on people because, for whatever reason, lying is trendy. That ain't cute. This that girl daddy. Yeah, the apple don't never fall far from the tree. He looked like he had that baby himself. Hey, DH, thank you for being 53, boo. This girl is the spitting image of her daddy. Quiet Storm say, look like he might be Robert daddy too. Child, I don't know. Not that I'm not gonna go that far. Definitely Hood Star. He the pappy. He is the pappy. Yes, clear and clear. And so these lies was going on too. And it's like, for whatever reason, people think it's funny to lie. So we steady lying on dead folks. Hey, E. Davis, thank you for being like number 54. So we steady lying on dead people. This girl got that strong chin like him. I don't care how much weight she lost, how many surgeries she got. That's that girl daddy. And we need to stop telling tales on people. Like, it's just not cute. Black folks, y'all, let's stop doing that. Like, it's 2024. Y'all got to be tired of lying at this point. Like, just stop. Just stop. That's that man child. Okay. Now, hey, Yolanda Franklin, girl. So it was that, but it was the, you know, all the stuff about, I think I seen Ron Goldman's lawyer. Thank you for being like number 52, Yolanda Franklin. Who is like number 85? Who's number 85? It's 905. I'm gonna give y'all the 906. Who is like number 85? Hey, cool gamer. I'm so glad you in the building, baby. So look, Ron Goldman lawyer was making his comments about him being upset and it wasn't no justice and this and that. And I'm sitting here like, are we really rewriting history? Because I was around, I was alive. I remember we was all laughing and celebrating when OJ got acquitted. We was. And then somehow or another, everything just flipped, flopped, turned, twisted, all that good stuff. And now we supposed to write this story where he done, you know, took two people's lives. This country is innocent to proven guilty. They take you to court, you stand trial. They present evidence, you present your evidence to the contrary. The jury make their decision, and then you go. Judge Lance Ito sat on that bench, the little Asian fella. You had Marsha Clark and them over there at the DA office, and then OJ had the dream team. He had Kardashian, them. He had Johnny Cochran and them. And all the evidence came out at that time. So I'm still trying to understand how somebody stand trial, the people who had this evidence that didn't quite add up, wasn't able to prove their case. And now when somebody dropped dead, we saying all this old rude, disrespectful stuff. I saw comments, people talking about, oh, I'm mad he never confessed. Why would he confess to something the man say he didn't do? Like, are we serious right now? Is this really the world we live in? Are we really not ready for black people to be accused of stuff and not be automatically assumed that they're guilty just because somebody say you did it? I'm gonna tell you the truth. Yes, girl, the Bronco chase was famous. The white Bronco, Al Collin. Listen, everybody wanted a friend like AC because he was gonna drive the white Bronco. While you on the news and the helicopters is overhead. But the bottom line is, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. As much as I was not an OJ Simpson fan, I didn't care nothing about OJ Simpson. Like I said, that man left us a long time ago. But I was not proud or excited to see people sitting up, making up stuff, repeating stuff that other folks said. I was not excited to see us behave like somebody is guilty just because them other people say you did it. We ain't seen him do nothing. What we have seen to the contrary in this place is a whole lot of black folks be accused of things they didn't do and get railroaded. So the one time somebody has been accused, Debbie Garcia, it's your birthday too. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do I have another birthday? Wait. Debbie Garcia, it's your birthday. Okay, no problem. I know what to do. Give me just a second. Y'all about to let me slide past two birthdays. I had missed DT, and now I'm about to mess up again. Mm-hmm. No problem. Bianca, I'm going to send you a message. I need you to redo the birthday message for me with DT and Debbie Garcia so I can repin it. All right. B, you got me? But yeah. Like I said, thank you, Bianca. But like I was saying, it was just crazy to kind of watch that. It was crazy to watch us do stuff like that. I'm like, this ain't cool. Hey, Krista Jones, thank you for being like number 65. Yo, who is like okay, who's like number 87? Is 910. I'm giving it to 911. Who is like number 87? So y'all just don't want none of my money, is what you're saying. Y'all say keep your money. Okay. Ain't nobody like number 87. Like y'all got time to get there. I'm holding to 11 after the hour. Belize and JB say, I worked for the County of Los Angeles General Hospital Trauma Surgery for 40 years. One of my best friends there was a coroner examiner, and she said he didn't do it. The scene was too gruesome. That's what I said. Back then, we knew better. There was no way no one man with arthritis and bad knees did all that stuff. It was not possible. And then when they went sprinkling, because they literally, I'm sorry, they planted evidence, sprinkled a little bit of blood in that car. Ain't no way it was that type of a gruesome, bloody, hideous scene, and it was only a couple of sprinkles of blood in that car. Like, get the hell out of town. They really at that time tried to plant the evidence and play in our face like we were supposed to be dumb enough to believe it. Hey, Jasmine Cheryl, thank you for being 68. Delicia Dismute, thank you for being 70, baby. I appreciate you, sis. Cream of Wheat, thank you for being 64. Lord Quiet Storm say, I got 87 in my name. You sure do. How's that baby? How's the baby doing? How you feeling? Miss Weedy Pooh, thank you for being 70. So listen. So even then, all of the people who were, not babies and Pampers were all like, this don't make sense. How in the world was there this gruesome scene with knives, not pow pow, with and number one, it didn't make sense. How was one person going to get and the other one was going to stand there and wait their turn? It never made sense. It never made sense. And when I say never, it never made sense. Yes, Mark Furman was the crooked detective. Yes, he was. He planted that glove, and then the blood evidence, they didn't take it straight to evidence. They rolled it around first and had time to sprinkle a little bit, but that still didn't explain how you got a whole Norman Bates, Freaky Jason scene, and it was just a couple of sprinkles in the car. It was stupid. That story literally never made sense. Lisa Jameson, thank you for being 74, sis. And what was crazy was we all knew it was a lie. And next thing we know, Hollywood happened. And when Hollywood happened, the story flipped all of a sudden. All of a sudden, like literally nobody was saying that this was, oh yeah, he did it. We knew better. We knew better. Hollywood came along and said, oh yeah, it really did happen. You had Ice Cube and them putting it in a movie. OJ did it. And so people took it as the truth, even though they knew darn well. And I feel like that's a case of the media and people seeing stuff on television and seeing it in social media enough, they start repeating what they heard for the gospel when they know it's not true. Like, stop the bull crap. First of all, if someone goes on trial for something, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, if somebody goes on trial for something, y'all, I repent the birthday message. It's got Debbie Garcia's birthday info in there too with her Cash App, and DT has a PayPal, and y'all know that's how we pin that good dollar to the shirt. So make sure that y'all are doing that. Let's show some love. Happy birthday, y'all. I love y'all. But dig what I'm saying. We done flipped that thing. Connie Johnson, thank you for being 75. Y'all hit the engagement button, bottom right hand side. Send them bubbles up. I see them hundreds going up. All of a sudden, we done flipped the whole script, and this man is pushing up daisies, worm food, and people sitting up saying all manner of disrespectful stuff, calling the man 50, 11 different types of killers, and oh, ain't no justice. Justice for who? For who? Get the entire hell out of here. Y'all, I was shame of us today. We embarrassed me today. Girl, not the snow roach. You crazy. DT said we all knew he didn't do it except for the ones that were at an ooh. No, now Studio 54 was closed by then. Sharon Middleton said he didn't do that. OJ had bad knees. But they wanted us to believe that this man had knees good enough to not only one person, but to chase the other one down, drag them back to the same spot, and a second time, and hop over bushes. I'm like, child, no. Stop it. We love you too. Our lady Binu. Hi. You finally caught a live. Is this your first time live? Welcome. Thank you for being like number 89. Ladies, make sure that you spam the chat with welcome for Awa. Okay? Awa, welcome, sis. And don't let this be your last time. Oh, she put her FTL in the chat. All right, pretty girl. Thank you. Baby girl say believe whatever they read on social media and see on TV. Yes. And it's like some of us were around back then and we know better. Like this story, you can't flip and tell me what I saw I didn't see. I remember clearly. I know. Thank you for being 80. Like it's just crazy. Kelly Dream say I live not too far from that scene. Yeah, child. It was a mess. It was a mess. Exactly. Bad knees and Arthur. That's right. And I can tell you, I see the welcomes in the chat. That's what I'm talking about. Welcome. But yeah, it was just crazy. I remember what went on back then. And it was not it was not giving that an arthritic ex-athlete with bad joints and limbs was able to two people and get one and the other one wait for their turn. It just was not, it never gave that. It never gave that. And I'm sorry. While I'm not an OJ fan, I don't go up for OJ. I always go up for the truth. No, I didn't watch Oprah. I never liked Oprah. My mama didn't like Oprah. Ain't none of us like Oprah. I can honestly tell you, I've never watched even one show of hers ever. Never liked her. So instead of finding the real killers, just lie on OJ. Basically, that's what they did. That's exactly what they did. And I remember back then, them clear folks had a bad reaction to it. It was like this was the first time that a black person had been accused of something like that and was able, high profile and was able to walk away. Like they were not ready for that. They felt like if they accused you, it had to stick. They was going to make it stick. If it didn't stick, they was going to make it stick. And when it didn't, they lost it. Like it was a heck of a time, child. That's all I'm going to say. Miriam say it's sad because the media has the power to make the innocent look guilty and the guilty look innocent. They do it all the time. Sharon, that show what we figured out back then. That was a drug deal that went wrong because all of them was on that dope. They was on that dope. Even say that's right. That's what he said. I'm not black. I'm OJ. Okay. And they let him know you might have jumped the fence and said that you was with us, but them people showed him. Okay, that's how they do. You say you've been binging the lives from this channel for the past week. Oh, thank you. You sweet and pretty. Thank you, boo. Yeah, they was mad. They was mad, honey. It was something. Baby, what? They didn't know about no jealous girlfriend, but they knew both of them was on that dope. They knew they was on that dope and tried to hide that. They didn't even want to look into that. They didn't even want to try to connect the dots. They said it was going to be this black fella and they was going to make it be him. It was a trip. Belize and JB say now, word on the street here in Cali is his son did it because he was in love with Nicole. Lord, now they going to lie on the man child, Lord. Sharon said I was in labor in the hospital when the verdict came down. Really, girl? That's something. But yeah, I had to mention that. But yeah, OJ, here's to you. I ain't got a lot for it, but y'all, this is a shame. Like by the time we flip the truth into a lie and start like saying all kind of rude stuff over dead people, y'all brave because I don't do stuff like that. But anyway, child, y'all ready to tell me I was right? Or y'all want to wait? Y'all want to tell me I was right or y'all want to wait? Hit the like button. Who got like number 99? You got to 21 after the hour. Who is like number 99? Who? Who? Now it sounds like Woodsy Owl. Who is like number 99? Mm-hmm. Who? Okay. Tiger Eye Oracle say we ready. Mm-hmm. Listen. Do y'all remember? Oh, do you remember the time? Do you remember the time, honey? Do you remember the time? Remember when I came in here with y'all? Mm-hmm. Remember when I came in here and I told y'all I had talked to somebody that went to high school with the necrosis girl, with necrophilia. Remember when I told y'all that? Remember I told y'all that heifer wasn't doing nothing but lying. Remember I told y'all she ain't from no LA. Didn't I tell y'all that hooker was from Beloit, Wisconsin? Remember I told y'all that? Remember I had got the whole rundown from her one of her classmates that went to high school with her over in Beloit, Wisconsin. Y'all should remember that. Y'all remember that? Uh-huh. Oh yeah. I don't want y'all to get to the end and say, oh yeah, now I remember. Uh-huh. Yeah, pour it up. Pour it up. Pour it up. Mm-hmm. Yes. Brittany Nicole said, oh, I already knew you was right. Girl. Y'all know, listen, one thing about me, I might gossip, but I ain't gonna lie on nobody. That ain't what I do at all. So listen, they done played another teaser from Sunday from part 3 of the RHOP reunion. Okay? They did. And a viewer asked the question. I'm like, why Andy let that one get through? Because legit, he been blocking for Giselle. He been blocking for Rob. Well, he ain't really been blocking for Robert, but he been blocking for Giselle and blocking for Mia a little bit. You know what I mean? But why he let that get through? So a viewer go ask her that, you know, about her little intro, her little, you know, blurb or catchphrase or whatever they call that bullcrap, tagline. That's what they call it. Talking about Nigeria made me and LA raised me. Oh no, LA made me and Nigeria raised me. And why you ain't mention Wisconsin? Wisconsin? Girl, yes, lying and signifying. Now I told you. Yes, Debbie, that's exactly where we're going. Back down memory lane. You know, we were in here and I told you that her classmate had gave us the rundown. Before we seen the sister, I told you the classmate said the sister was the cool one, the sister was the pretty one. I told you. This heifer was from Beloit, Wisconsin. There's a brother with a child out there in the street. The sister was the pretty one and the cool one. They said she was the one always putting on the wrong color foundation, chasing behind, you know, clear folks and stuff, trying to fit in with them clear peoples and whatnot. And baby, the question that came through from the viewer, I want y'all to hear this mess for yourselves. Turn your sound up. Turn it up, because I was right. I was right. See, this is why I tell y'all, if you gonna gossip, vet your gossip. Don't just be repeating stuff. I be so happy when I'm right. I do. I be so happy when I'm right. Listen, that is him.
Liz from San Diego said, I hope you never go back to that first OB we saw. He was very dismissive of your concerns. Where are you right now in your pursuit of a baby? Well, the IUI that you guys saw did not yield the results. So I'm actually on the IVF journey now. And these...
Girl, when she... Listen, y'all. We can blot out some of this baby crap because we don't care. But soon as she said that man shot her a dirty look.
Aaron, can you explain the difference between North Potomac and Potomac, and why Nneka doesn't live in Potomac proper according to your map?
Let's be very clear. The part that Nneka lives in is
North Potomac. I just thought it was my responsibility to point that out. So what part of Potomac are you in?
Central.
Thank you, baby.
Okay. Ray say Central.
Ashley from Starcasm wants to know if you can tell us about your time in Wisconsin. Your tagline mentions LA, Nigeria, and Potomac. What were you guys doing in Wisconsin?
That's where I grew up.
You grew up
in Wisconsin.
Where?
Beloit, Wisconsin, borderline with Illinois.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Outside of Chicago.
Yes. So this Valley voice is not really a Valley voice. It's a Wisconsin voice.
Liz from San Diego said.
So here's the problem. See, she tried to play it off and, oh, you know, it's a Wisconsin girl. Hey, Ian the Court Junkie, what's going on, nephew? Oh yeah. Oh, but I told y'all. Didn't I tell you? Told you. Yeah, she copped to it and tried to play it off. But don't play it off. Don't be trying to do. You were legit trying to give a fake Valley girl voice, trying to breeze on past being in Beloit, Wisconsin, and then Andy talking about, yeah, close to Chicago. She's talking about, yeah, Beloit ain't nowhere near Chicago. When Beloit got close to Chicago? When that happened? What had happened? See, I told y'all about this line, heifer. I told y'all about this line. Baby, them lies is crashing. They not swag surfing, baby. They crashing. As in tidal wave. As in tsunami. Them lies is crashing. So, girl, when we gonna find out about what's going on with... Let me shut up, because I wasn't even supposed to mention that part. I'm gonna be quiet. For now. I told y'all. What LA got to do with this whole? Told y'all. Fraud. And there was people literally trying to get his tramp the benefit of the doubt. You coming in to try to out African Wendy. Like, what kind of garbage is that anyway? This your whole sister. And you came on this show with a chip on your shoulder because she wouldn't do a favor for your husband's cousin, the husband that you barely know and just started living with, girl. And apparently y'all don't even like each other like that. But you from Beloit, Wisconsin. Beloit, Wisconsin. Why are you trying to play into every single stereotype possible? Beloit, Wisconsin. I just want y'all to let that sink in. I want y'all to let that sink in. Why is she up here telling stories? Okay, now let's talk about some of these stories that she done told. Let's just talk about some of the stories Miss Thing done told. Darren Hood say it's giving fraud life, ain't it? Hey, Peach from DC. I like your name, girl. She said, I am 99. Thank you, girl. Quiet Storm say, I guess it's close because B is for Beloit and C is for Chicago. Oh, you mean in the dictionary it's kind of close. Okay, I got it. Let's talk about some of the stories this hooker done told. Remember, y'all? I don't want y'all to get to the end of my live and say, oh, yeah, now I remember. Remember, she sat there when she first got on the show, when she was, let me dig deep back in my Florida bag while she was flogging. Because see, y'all children like to say capping. Capping. While she was flogging. See, I be trying to be quiet, Frenchie. I be trying. Let me tell you something. Nitra gets the gossip. Gossip is something I do. I do it naturally. But let's talk about some of her flogging. Now let's go back to the beginning of this long, torturous season, and it's been long. I don't want y'all to get to the end of my video and say, oh yeah, now I remember. Think back to your very first time. Okay, but think back. Remember the beginning part of this season when she was getting that little cookie cutter house in North Potomac, according to the Grand Dame. Remember she was talking about, oh, I couldn't get that more. I had to give some more stuff to the mortgage company because I didn't list all the properties we had, and we got properties in Wisconsin and property here and property there, acting like she owns so many houses. Y'all remember that? Put a one in the chat if you remember. I need to see ones before I keep talking. I need to see ones before I keep talking. Y'all remember that? Oh, it's properties. I have properties in Wisconsin and a property in Nigeria and property here and property there. Y'all remember that? Y'all see, I see a couple of ones. I need to make sure y'all remember this before I take you all the way back down the lane. Because I'm ready to go. I am. Oh, I see the ones rolling in. Okay. So now let me ask you. If she was in Wisconsin as a child and then went to LA to go to normal school or college, university, whatever, however, which way you wants to call it. When did she get property in Wisconsin? In high school? Hey, Carrie Clark. Hey, Ray all day. Thank you for being 103, girl. Think about it. Did you get the Wisconsin properties while you was in high school? When you got them Wisconsin properties? Nantucket. When? With your little lying self. See, I had already peeked, but I was trying to be quiet. Now, I knew I didn't like this heifer too good, but I wanted to see if she was going to somehow course correct in the middle of this season, and she didn't. So now let's just talk about this thing. The only way properties are being owned in Wisconsin, Nigeria, all these locations that you claim, right? Lord Nisa said she better not say inheritance. She better not kill her daddy off because that man's still alive. Remember, she called him a rich female dog. Now, if the properties, right, is given, if them properties either her mama's or her daddy's own, and it's probably her daddy's or her mama's or both of them together, right? So that means that the house that you in Potomac, in Potomac, did your mama and them have to sign for that house? Because that's the only way them properties that belong to your mama and them would have been a holdup on the getting of the mortgage for this property. It looks like your mama and daddy stood for a house that you and this man supposed to make the payments on. See, that's not giving rich female dog at all, baby. That's giving mama and daddy done worked hard and made some money, and they decided to help you out. Now that's what it's giving. Because properties that your parent owns, there's no way in hell that those properties need to be listed in order for you to get a mortgage. If the properties that your parents own, and we know it got to be your mama and them, because when did you get them? When you were in high school? So if property that your parents own had to be listed, all of them had to be listed in order for you to get this mortgage, that means your mama and them got this house. This ain't your house. Which would explain why you so comfortable handling that man in any old kind of way. On top of the fact that he over there to the University of Maryland buying booty from the undergrads at the University of Maryland. Because I believe she know about that too. But it's because, the house y'all in, my mama and them name on this house. So I can act like I want to because my mom and daddy name on this house. Which goes right back to what I was saying the other night. Oh, I know he ain't got no money. Not only the haircut and the way he dressed. Oh, I know you ain't got no money, because if you did, you would have got your own house and moved the woman you married into that house. You wouldn't have had her parents get no house and then y'all come live in it. Now, he ain't bad as Chris Bassett, because Chris didn't go get no MD behind his name. But it's giving, he ain't got no money. Because doctor don't automatically equal coins. So, Nantucket, you ain't telling the truth, girl. You flogging off your daddy money. See, your sister went and got married. So she got access to her husband's money. You went and married a man, but your mama and daddy got to sign for your house. And you doing law for some fintech organization, employment law, some such nonsense. Girl, why? You fit right in, sis. Massive medical school debt. Say it again, because it ain't cheap. It's not cheap. Sharon says so necrosis is an orange coat kid. What is an orange coat kid, child? What that mean? See, this is how the lies get the bubbling and brewing. This how they get the cracking and popping. God's anointed daughter say, girl, the lies she tells coming to crash down on her. Trust and believe the internet finna dig up all in her business. The internet is the FBI and the FB and the I. Yes, they all them. They all of them. Cause see, I knew what I heard, but I only repeated what I could prove. That's all I'm gonna say. Cause the amount of information that I heard, the part I repeated to y'all was what I could confirm. The stuff that I could not confirm, I did not repeat because I don't believe in making up stories on people. And mind you, it could have all been true, but I couldn't confirm it. What I confirmed was that you did indeed go to high school in Beloit, Wisconsin. You grew up in Beloit, Wisconsin. I'm glad she told the truth when the viewer clocked her, because you were clocked, Miss Beloit. And I was able to confirm about what's going on with the brother and the baby and all that mess. And, it was more than one person that came back and told me about the behavior in high school and how she was goofy. And, she really wasn't around black folks and she didn't deal with black folks. That part, I could confirm that this is what was being said. I ain't got no footage, but that's what was being said by more than one person. And then, of course, the information from the undergrad girls over at University of Maryland who's saying that her husband, Mr. Christmas Clothes at the reunion, Mr. Black Glitter himself, this Negro that came in there dressed like Jimmy Early, was over there buying booty to the University of Maryland. Now, I don't know whether he did or not. I'm just saying that's what the children say he did. Okay? Now, that's what the children say. I wasn't there. Nisa say necrosis got some explaining to do. She sure do. She sure do. Delicia say clock that T. Y'all tickle me with the clock and the T, child. But I told y'all I was right. I be so happy when I'm right. Oh, I said I never believed she was actually trying to get pregnant. Because she was talking to her she was taking them prenatal vitamins with champagne. Well, my sister say it's a 40 because it was just sparkling wine. I knew she would say the procedure didn't take. Well, now she talking about she going the IVF route, and Candace gave her advice and information. Child, and that was so funny because Jimmy Early, he dressed like Jimmy Early. Jimmy got sold. Jimmy got sold. Jimmy got sold. Yes, honey. So look now. Soon as she said Candace gave her information and whatever and was being supportive, child, Robert was sitting over there making faces, looking angry. I say, imagine how mad Robert gonna be when she found out that Nakatata was backstage talking crap about Warren too. Told that man you could go where you can leave and go where Warren is. Go with Warren Dixon wherever he is. So imagine how many faces she gonna make when she find out that the necromancer done said that too. What's gonna happen? God's anointed daughter say, you said you wouldn't put anything out till you could prove it. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I don't play them games now. I hear a whole lot of stuff about a whole lot of people. But if I can't prove it, I ain't saying it. Yeah, Schlitz. Hey, Teresa Marie. Say, I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Beloit is a very small town, far away. Well, girl, that's where she was. In that little bitty small town. And it was somebody from that little bitty small town that was on my telephone telling me her business. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. God's anointed daughter said that's probably why she treat the husband with no. Yeah, because he in her mama and daddy house. Y'all, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Because people kept saying, oh, she talked to him so bad. She talked to him so bad. And I was like, no, but he don't be nice either. And he don't. But I said, wait a minute. Not you up there in them people's house. And that's why you felt like you gotta be a cheerleader. You gotta be at a pep rally. If she wanna be mad with Wendy and them, you got to jump in and go all in for it and everything. Thank you, Miriam. You don't know me, bro. You don't know me, bro. Sitting up there looking like a whole idiot, putting on like he was backstage at that reunion talking about, yeah, don't let them interrupt you because you don't want me to talk for you because I would talk for you. And she talking about something. You hush. You not helping me. You here to support me. And if you don't, then you could go with Juan Dixon wherever he is. Whoo! Child, Ashley said, I love how they told you the truth. Yeah, they told the truth. They sure told the truth, child. And shame the devil. Yolanda say Necro was a bud drinker. No, ain't no bud malt liquor. Because she like sparkling wine. She up there drinking glorified Smirnoff. Glorified Smirnoff, child. Wine coolers. KK say, hey everybody, I'm thank you for being 108. I'm glad you saw we was in here, child. Baby, this a mess. This is a mess. Leah Aries say she got to be all the way jealous of Wendy did. And you know she is. That's why she acting crazy. Nisa say, po happy Eddie all over Facebook of all things. Yes. Over Facebook. Like, are you serious? You up here with your mohawk and ashy ankles getting aggressive with Captain Anambra over Facebook? Child, get out of here. Get out of here. Y'all, this is sad. This is sad. Ray Ray say, sound like she's saying I'm the star and you hush. That's what it sounded like to me. And now it sounds like you staying in my mom and daddy house. Okay, so now let me ask you this. Because y'all know. Ooh, Ashley say, wanna keep him cozy. Not keep him cozy. What's that K. Michelle song? Scooch on over. Hey, gorgeous. Couture Bay is here, and she is number 110. Yes, girl, the chill wine coolers, Respucia. Lattimore said, where is the wine cooler section, child? Now, let me ask y'all something else. Because, see, when people talk, if you let them keep talking, they'll give you all the entertainment you need. Listen now. Say, you know that she never packed her things from the housewoman part of the episode. Child, no. No, at all. But listen now. Listen. Wait, she envies Dr. Wendy and Eddie and they $2 million in sales, turning lemons into lemonade. I know that's right. You lied on Eddie. Eddie turning into a coin. A coin. Okay? Listen now. Listen, there's more. Y'all gonna miss it telling jokes. Listen. So look, right? Member. She claimed he was already over there. That's what she said. Y'all heard her say that. I'm not making up nothing on her. She said he was already over there and she moved over there and they was going to live together. This is the first time they living together over there. So if he was already staying over there, where the hell was he staying? Why he got to stay in that house your mama and them got y'all? Why you couldn't stay where your husband was staying? Who was your husband staying with, girl? Let me find out I can't even had no house. Where you was staying at? Ike, where was you staying before Nakatata moved over from LA to Patamac? Where was you staying, Ike? Because you was over there. Because the people talking. The people say you was already there. She say you was already there. So at this point, we know you was there. Where was you staying, Ike? We ain't going to tell nobody. Somebody message Ike and find out where he was staying. Because I don't want to message him. He ain't gonna answer me. One of y'all pretty girls, go ask Ike where you was staying. Oh, Nneka, mama and them got that house for y'all to stay in. Ike, wait, where were you living? Because even if a young couple is going to buy a house together, well, we know that ain't happening. Not when we got to list properties that belong to mama and daddy to get a mortgage. But even if a young couple is gonna get a house, not that they went and took cash and bought a house. Oh no, we had to go get a mortgage, mortgage. Why wouldn't you stay where your husband was living until your new home was properly furnished and outfitted? Why would you do that? Ike, where you was staying? Yeah, Nisa inquiring minds want to know. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. If you tell me, I ain't gonna say it but one time on a live. I ain't gonna tell nobody else. Ashley said he was living at Grace Sloan Memorial. Girl, you so bad. Nah, he was staying with somebody. Something was going on. What? Okay, let me ask you this. Let's just use common sense. We women in here's a couple of men here and there, but for the most part, we women. Would you go live somewhere without a whole stove, with appliances missing, with no furniture? Would you do that? Because I wouldn't. Would you? Or would you just go stay wherever your husband was living? Well, Papa, we're going to stay here until you get all my furniture and appliances in there. And then we'll go and hustle our hips on over. Why is she worrying about whether it's North Potomac proper, or whatever? Girl, it's a cookie cutter house with missing furniture and appliances. Where was your husband staying before your mama and them when they got that house? Now that's what I want to know. Lisa Jameson says she said he's a traveling doctor. I heard of traveling nurses, but not traveling doctors. I mean, it could happen, but that don't explain why he ain't had no house, because he was staying over there in Maryland, in not Potomac, but in Maryland, because that's what she said. I didn't say that. She said that. So if he was staying there, who the hell was he staying with? Was he sleeping on a park bench? Where was he staying? Right. It don't make no sense. What woman gonna live a place that ain't got a stove? I can't even make a grilled cheese. I gotta use the clothes iron to make a sandwich like I'm in prison. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, ain't no woman doing that. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Ain't no woman doing that. See, this girl, this is what I'm trying to say. When you not right, you telling all these stories, you got all these ulterior motives, you got all these angles, you trying to package yourself and create this glossy fake box image of what you think people want to see, because you're trying to make yourself look more appetizing than another person. Baby, them lies will come and meet you. Okay? Where's Bobby Womack? What Bobby Womack said? One of y'all put it in the chat. What did Bobby say? When the skeletons come out of the closet and chase you all around the room. That's what Bobby said. And I'm sorry, but it's looking like them skeletons is coming out of her closet and chasing her all around the room. And shame on production. Shame on Andy Cohen. Shame on the White Powder Ranger. Shame on the showrunners. This was the best y'all could find to come after Dr. Wendy. This. What kind of rental house ain't got no appliances? Rental houses kind of come with appliances. That's how they come. Unless it's in the ghetto somewhere. Rental houses come with appliances. An area like that, a rental house is definitely coming with appliances. Leah said maybe he had a Sprinter van and lived the van life. Girl, no, I know you did not say the van life. God's anointed daughter said Motel 6, we'll leave the lights on for you. I ain't studying you. Awa says, I heard that she moved from LA just to be in the show. Just because yes, that girl, that ain't alleged. That's been confirmed. That is confirmed. She was supposed to be in that Carlos King show that he was producing for VH1. Carlos said that she was supposed to be on the show. He said she had a whole different personality. She wasn't acting like none of this. What we getting on this show, we getting a whole fake image. Who she was on that show, that was a show that was supposed to be about first generation African ladies in the US. He said that she was a whole different version of her. For whatever reason, that show did not work out. And then next thing you know, Ike cousin let her know, well, I know somebody that knows somebody that knows something about it. And since I'm friends with her sister, then I'm gonna take a liberty and reach out to her and see if she'll, get you the hookup. And Wendy wasn't interested with the hookup. Yes, girl, basically an actress and a bad one with a bad wig. Mm-hmm. Right. She ain't licensed in Maryland. And if you ask me, I want to know where the hell she is licensed, because that is a dumb Dora. That's a dumb girl. If a bar was passed, she paid somebody to take it for her. That's a dumb girl. God's anointed daughter say, you keeping the corner hot tonight, Leah. Child, all y'all been in and out that corner. Dana say, hey everybody. Hey Dana. Thank you for being 119. DT say a bad actress, a bad wig, and bad fashion style. Don't forget bad attitude. Don't forget that, because that stank too. But listen, I feel vindicated. I am happy. I feel better. Now let's talk about somebody else that's been caught and put their foot in their mouth. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Oh yes. It's some feet and mouths around here. Hoof and mouth disease. And the next one we talking about, hey LEL. Ashley says she licensed in the Bermuda Triangle, Lord. Mm. Hold on, let me make sure I got this thing right. You know my eyes ain't the best. Where's that? Listen, y'all know I got my notebook. I got to get my notes right. Do 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 do. Where is it? Um. Okay, got it. I got some more audio for y'all. And the Cohen been running his mouth too, child. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Oh yes. Uh-huh. Well, Andy been running his mouth. I want y'all to hear something. And I'm not even gonna tell you what you listening for. I want y'all to listen first. And then y'all tell me if y'all heard what I heard. Because he sound like he's singing a whole nother tune. Lord Quiet Storm say this girl is licensed in Gullah Gullah Island. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. But I want y'all to hear this. I want y'all to listen real good. This is Andy Cohen, the White Powder Ranger. Go Powder Rangers. Listen to what he finna tell y'all now.
I don't know when I said it, but apparently I said it to Bryce from Entertainment Tonight, and I don't know when. I haven't seen him since BravoCon, I don't think. Apparently, I told him, and it got picked up all over the place, that Jersey, the idea of having both Melissa and Teresa on the show, that it's not sustainable because they're not speaking and there are kind of two camps on the show. What I want to clarify is that I maintain that statement. It isn't a sustainable universe to have kind of two camps on the show, and I think you see that with Potomac this season and why a lot of viewers, including me, were frustrated with it. But I will say this, it somehow worked this season. Like we got through the season and it worked and it's interesting. And as I think you see from the trailer, the season is not about Melissa versus Teresa. And I think that's great. Yet they're both still on the show and we want to see them on the show. They're both stars and they've been on the show, forever. So, but So it worked this season, but I stand by what I'm saying that for the future, it's not sustainable. I don't want you to think that what I said was a condemnation on this. I don't know when I.
So now y'all heard that, right? Is it me? Or does that sound interesting? I'm interested. Ain't you? Now, he say, first of all, he didn't want nobody to even know he said, hey, the divine Miss M, thank you for being like number 120. Okay. But I want you to, oh, you changed your picture. That's so pretty. My sisters are so pretty. I love y'all. Listen, he say, number one, he don't remember when he said it. So he didn't even want nobody to know he made the comment that it wasn't sustainable for Teresa Judice, well, whatever her Lou last, I think it's Root Ellis, whatever it is with the new man. And for Melissa Gorga, that one, to be on the same show because Teresa said she not speaking to that hoe. And I believe Teresa, and I hope she stick to it. Okay, now that's a whole nother can of worms. Okay, and we're gonna get into that when that season starts in May. However, he said it worked. With Potomac, it was frustrating, but with them, it worked, and we got a show, and it wasn't Teresa versus Melissa. And so I said, wait, don't that sound like a different tune? Because on this show with these black ladies, because y'all wanted to target the black ladies, oh, it didn't work. That just won't work. Why couldn't y'all just have a show and not make it Giselle versus Wendy? Why couldn't y'all just have a show and not make it Giselle versus Candace? Unless that was part of y'all's strategy, which was to make it Giselle versus Candace. Because it wasn't so much Wendy, but to make it so much Giselle versus Candace or them versus the actual black women on the show. What else could it be? Because why? How come it worked for New Jersey and Old Potomac? It was so frustrating, but I still stand by what I said because you can't back out of it. He didn't even want nobody to know he complained about New Jersey, but you was real out in the open with your complaints about Potomac, Andy. You were. But we got it. We got the season, and we were able to film, and it wasn't. But apparently, when it's clear women that don't get along, and there's two different camps. You heard what he said. When it's them and they don't get along, and it's two different camps, somehow that worked. Ain't that something, Andy? Why you changing your tone? On Potomac, you got two camps. We saw a fun camp and we saw Camp Misery. And literally, anytime the group was split up and we saw the fun ladies, they were literally having fun. And the miserable crew, they were just miserable talking about the fun girls. They wouldn't talk to the fun girls, but they spent their time talking about the fun girls. But how come it was so frustrating for Potomac? But when it came to New Jersey, you didn't sound frustrated at all, Andy. I just found it strange, right, Nisa? Very interesting. Very interesting. I thought y'all might find it interesting too. Ashley say Michael and I was saying before there was baddies, it was Teresa and Melissa. He's so crazy. No, it hasn't been like this because after last year's reunion, Teresa made it clear that the words that were coming out of her mouth was the last time she was speaking to her brother or that thing he married. So this is a first, but this didn't bother him. This wasn't frustrating. Frenchie say, I heard they trying to convince Candace not to quit the show. I heard that too. The optics of Candace leaving a hostile work environment is not a good look. No, it's not. No, it's not. And Candace quit right there on that stage. And we still got people lying, talking about she was fired. We heard her say, oh, I'm out. And smirk. We heard her say she was out. And smirk. She quit on the stage. While production was pretending they couldn't find footage, while production refused to roll tape on this heifer line, refused. while she was being made to apologize over and over and over and over and over and over again, while that other cow was allowed to sit there and say, well, maybe I used the wrong word. Had to get chewed up by Chris Bassett. Candace quit right there on that stage. We heard it when Giselle talking about get out of here, and she said, oh, I'm out. I'm sure they don't want her to quit. I'm sure this came as a complete and total shock, which would explain why Bravo.com immediately put out their digital article to tell us that Candace did choose to leave. They ain't trying to burn no bridges with her because they probably want to change her mind. I say if she come back, she need to make them double her money. If she ever considers going back, she needs to make them double her money. If you're going to sit there and abuse the black lady and play the game of let's abuse the black ladies, them black women need to have their salary increased, sizably increased. But I just thought y'all would find it interesting that Andy Cohen, singing a different tune when it comes to New Jersey now. That's all I'm saying. I ain't getting in their business. I'm just saying that sounded different than what we heard him say about Potomac. That's all. Seems strange to me. Awa says Candace has to leave. They are abusing her and Wendy for our entertainment. It's unwatchable how they treat them. You right, sis. They need to stand on it. Hands down. Yep. Yolanda say, so Andy is playing his favorite ninja grizzle neck. I don't know, child. Tiger I say making Nene's claims come to mind. Yep. Yep. Auntie Eva says she definitely needs double for the trouble. Sure does. Everything not double, double. Everything not double, double. Yeah, everything should double. Honestly. But that's all I got on that. But let's move on because there's more happening. There is more happening. There is definitely more happening. So now, y'all, let me bring your attention to something. Y'all know the little singer girl, Summer Walker? Little Summer? I need y'all to pray for Little Summer. She is in trouble. She is in trouble. Danger, Will Robinson. There are people, there are some young ladies that have surfaced because Summer done announced that she's dating a little young fella. Now, I like Lil Summer's voice. She's a strange one to a certain degree. She's a little different, but seems like a nice young girl. I don't know anything bad about her. But she just announced that she's dating this young man and she put the pictures out with the young man and everything. And showing off her new love interest. Hey, Miss Dogan to you. Thank you for being 126. And no sooner than she did that, some young ladies who have proclaimed themselves to be sex workers have popped out. They done popped out. And they are warning her, not being rude or nothing. They giving her real life stories about what this man is doing. Let me read y'all what some of the girls are saying. Now, this part, every time I switch girls, I'm gonna tell you it's a different girl because these girls have multiple posts that they have made about this man. Okay, y'all don't mind my eyes. You know I got the strain a little bit. This one young lady says, "This is not a safe person." Okay, Twitter. She says, "Twitter search King Giovanni. His former alias is one of 749,593,000 to read claims dating back to 2016. So apparently, if you Twitter search King Giovanni, she said under his aliases that she can find claims from people saying that he's dangerous back to 2016. Okay. She said his favorite prey are newer sex workers. He appears to have a following, but he's just a creep. Same young lady now. She also says, y'all, if you have been around long enough, she said, if you've been around long enough, You've heard the stories. There are handfuls of sex workers who can corroborate. She says Summer Walker is grown and can date whoever she pleases. I'm just trying to warn the baby hoes. I guess that's what they call new sex workers. She's called some baby hoes. I didn't know that. I learned something today. Says she's trying to warn the baby hoes who up and coming. And I encourage those of you who have negative stories about him to post them too. I don't want people thinking he can put them on because he can't by himself. Another young lady, this is a separate young woman. She says he went by King Giovanni, same name, back in 2018, 2019. She says she met him on Twitter and he was supposed to be helping her grow her social media presence. Started acting like a legit stalker, her words, not mine, trying to convince me to shoot with him and get my name out there, etc. Mind you, Mind you, only knew him via text for a few weeks. And then he hijacked my Reddit account and was threatening to post some of my content. Blocked him, and he was blowing me up from hella numbers. Had to literally block him on all social media. It was another sex worker account he used to pose as a female to lure other sex workers in. Same young lady. She says, this is the second young lady now, y'all. She says, I'm really paraphrasing, but stay away from him. He will curse you out all day, then profess his love a few hours later after only knowing you for a week or so. Red flags everywhere. Third young lady says, this is insane. I never met him, but he harassed me after I didn't want to shoot with him after he sent some girl he had under a contract to ask me to do a G&G scene. This is crazy, man. I don't know what G&G is. Y'all forgive me. TTO. I don't know. Fourth girl says, I know his whole government name, but I won't do him like that. Him and Summer been knowing each other. I'm surprised. I'm surprised sis doing this. Fifth young lady says, apparently the fifth one don't give a darn about saying his name. The fifth one say his name is Lamar/Lamarion Cooper. We don't protect predators over here. Well, all right, little mama. She says she don't protect no predators. The next one, which number we on, y'all? 4, 5, 6. Okay, number 7. I think this young lady, number 7. Is this the 7th one? Lord, it's so many. Hold on. Now I want to get it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This number 6. This the 6th girl. She say, OMG, really is him. I remember him when I started. I had a horrible experience with him and his ex Yams. Y'all, the women done came. I'm itching. Hey, Summer, run, girl. Y'all pray for Summer. Summer, where you find this man at? Bianca is 6 of them. I thought I had 7 and 6. Thank you, niece. 6 of them. Summer, baby, you doing good for yourself. You got all them children in the house. No, ma'am. Run. Run. Summer, run. Y'all pray for Summer Walker. I don't even know where she found this man at. Y'all know I normally don't even report on young people pop news like that, but that just made my skin itch. And listen, y'all, this sounds dangerous. This sounds dangerous. I need Summer to be very, 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 let me say it one more time for good measure, very careful. This man sounds dangerous as hell. And the fact that these girls say you can Google his little alias King Giovanni, and if your name is Lomarion Cooper, who the hell is Giovanni? Is that his middle name, one of them Giovanni Trebiontes or something? Is that what this is? But whatever it is, they say you can Google the alias, and there's a bunch of people reporting on his shenanigans. She need to run. She needs to run. DT, they say his alias is King Giovanni. That's what they said. And then the name Lamar or Lamarion Cooper or something like that. I'm just trying to figure out how he got Giovanni unless it's Giovanni Travius Licious Tay Tata or whatever. I don't know what the people on Section 8 name they cheering these days. But that's what they saying. So, y'all pray for Summer Walker. And then real quick, Jeezy say he want custody of his baby from Jeannie Mae. Y'all heard it. Remember, these the same people they told us was couples goals. Trying to tell our beautiful young black girls that y'all wasn't good enough. And see, those girls is family oriented. She was family oriented, all right. Tried to move her whole goddamn family down to her fifth cousins twice removed on her sister's uncle, cousin, baby daddy side into this black man's house. Real family oriented. So now they done divorced. He done filed for a DIVORCE. Shout out to Tammy Wynette. And he say that she been working and leaving the baby with her mama and her brother. So the baby with the grandma and the uncle while she traveling and doing everything else like that. So now he say he want custody of the baby. Hmm. Jeannie, girl, you went gold digging and hit concrete. This joker say he ain't gonna let you get no child support, girl. Nothing. He said you ain't finna get nothing. Jesus said he going to court to get his young and Jenny. I don't know what you're gonna do, girl. Yes, that's what he's saying. Let me tell you, this from TMZ. Oh, little 2-year-old baby. They done named the child Monaco. I don't know. Ain't neither one of them from Monaco. She from somewhere in Asia. He from right here in America. Atlanta to be exact. So I don't know why they named this poor little baby Monaco. This child finna be confused as hell. But according to TMZ, he claimed he want full custody due to Jeannie reportedly barely taking care of their daughter due to her work schedule. He say Monaco is mostly in care of Jeannie's mama and brother because Jeannie travels a lot and it's not healthy for the toddler. Mm, mm, mm. During their divorce process, Jeannie moved out the house and took the baby with her, which caused Jeezy to barely see little Monaco in the past 2 months. He said he want full custody because he believed Monaco will have a more stable living environment. Well, all right, Jay Jenkins. Jay Jenkins say he want his baby, and Jenny, you can't have no child support. Let me put the StreamYard in the chat in case somebody got something to say about everything that been reported, child. But I got to see what y'all talking about in this here chat. Jesus done took me out. I say, Lord, not you taking the baby from the preference. You taking the preference, baby? Uncle Turbe say the brother. Wait, the brother he doesn't like nor the mama. Oh, he don't like the mama, not the brother. Well, I guess he got a point because they'll be sitting up telling the baby all kind of stuff about her rich black daddy. Mm-hmm. Hey, he's saying you ain't getting nada. I remember that song, girl. DT, I know you're not on Twitter looking for King Giovanni. I know you're not on Twitter looking for King Giovanni. There go my beautiful niece. Hey, dog, what's going on?
Hey, auntie, I was typing too fast. I was about to say that's the brother he don't like and the mama he can't stand. That's why he want that baby. Something is going on. It's more than the preference. He would have left that baby over there. Trust and believe that. But they doing something to that baby. So I'm standing with Jeezy on this one. Normally I stand with the women. But Jeannie, why'd you leave that baby with your mama and that brother? Because that's when he filed for divorce when the brother came to the house. So something ain't right.
You know what? But I don't blame him though, because she was slowly moving all her kin people in that house.
I don't know. It's something strange. Maybe he's trying to protect her and just say, "Look, give me the baby," because wasn't she mad before? Like when the baby go over there, he be having the rat to the tat tats out and whatnot. but she leaving her child, which she said was a breastfed baby, and needs to be with her to go be where? Well, like, where's she at?
Child. Working, I guess, because Jay Jenkins wasn't finna let her get rich off him.
Well, we knew she was about to get rich. She signed the prenup. That's why that mama was mad.
Remember, she was fighting that prenup.
She was, and it
She
looking
was
like
trying to get around that prenup. It didn't work, but she tried. And now Jay Jenkins finna cut off her child support.
I don't blame him, because girl, you didn't even want this baby for real. That's probably why he filed for divorce. He knows
Hey,
what's up. But Auntie, I just wanted to say, girl, they is dragging Nicole Brown. They bringing up all her antics on Twitter. I love it. And you know what, Mark Lamont Hill, you are a bitch. How dare you speak
with
on
fleas.
black men? Okay, I'm still mad about that, because the nerve and audacity. You could have said that when he was alive. You could have said that when he was out golfing in the midst of him being sick. You waited until his death day. I pray you get no peace in that transgender white woman, Caitlyn Jenner. Oh ho, we got something for you. Cause mark my words, when your time is up, I'm gonna be saying good riddance too. Cause didn't you take somebody out, Miss Reckless Driver? I can't stand these
So
people.
did. And get this, and that's not conjecture. That actually happened. Them people just mad because y'all accused this man of killing them people and you couldn't prove it, and y'all wasn't able to just lynch him anyway. Because they wanted to just lynch him, because before your time back then, back yonder way, you didn't have to be guilty. If they accused you of it, you were done.
No, I
And
saw the case, Auntie, where they described the case of how the prosecutor was so dumb, she didn't even investigate other people. The LAPD, we already knew what they was. I mean, Rodney King, the LA riots, the poor black queen, the young 13-year-old girl that the Korean people didn't took out. I'm just so sick of it. And you know what? I don't care if he married a white woman. At the end
I don't
of
care
the
either.
day, he didn't do it. You know why he didn't do it? Because they say he was high. He was high. He was on that stuff, that they be talking about in
Well,
these
we know.
movies.
Listen, I was back there. I remember. I watched this happen in real time. Okay. First of all, by then the juice didn't have no more juice left on his joints.
Hello. They say he couldn't even pick his kids up.
His
The new kids.
knees, juice knees was so bad. Everywhere he went, sound like somebody was popping popcorn. Sound like styrofoam. Like somebody was, popping bubble wrap. That man couldn't do that. Plus, it was a eek, eek, eek. It wasn't a pow, pow, pow. So how, and this was my question from the beginning, did the other one wait their turn? Because how is old arthritic Pop chasing you down after he done, it didn't make sense. Then when
Maybe
they
he was an
went,
addict too, Auntie. Addict on there because he got
yeah, he
clean in
was on stuff
prison.
too. But that wasn't even the problem. The problem was, even if he had been stone cold sober, even if he went and rededicated his life to Christ and and
He
and
couldn't
fasted
do
for
it.
30 days and 30 nights, it was physically impossible. The fact that the scene of that gruesome incident, it was more
No,
blood,
I know, Auntie. I
more blood
looked at the
than a
pictures
butcher block.
today.
It was more blood than a butcher block. Now, how you walk out of some stuff like that, you would have been sopping. You hitting arteries and stuff. Arteries spurt. They don't leak. They spurt. You covered like you covered in the blood of the lamb. But you get in your car and it's just a couple of sprinkles. Get the hell out of here.
No, I think they planted that evidence. I
Yeah,
like
they
what they said,
planned it.
because the LAPD was corrupt back then. They're
Mark
corrupt
Furman was
now.
Mark Furman was crooked as a roach leg. You hear what I
And,
say?
and he
Back
was a
during that
racist.
time, because see, they televised that trial, baby. You hear what I tell you? They
Yup.
televised it. And we was all watching. When they had the evidence, when Johnny Cochran, it was Johnny had brought up the chain of evidence in front of Judge Lance Ito, the little short, chubby Asian fella that was on the bench. And Judge Ito let him bring it in. Marsha Clark tried to block it. The judge said, no, we need to bring this in. They asked, they put Mark Furman on the stand, and they asked him about where he went, and when they went to questioning him, he didn't take that evidence straight back.
He sure didn't.
He did not. So Like they were so busy planting evidence, they went and grabbed gloves that didn't fit. And then Johnny Cochran turned to a battle rapper in the courthouse, said, "If it don't fit, you must have quit." Everybody got mad, but them was bars.
Hello. And happy birthday, baby.
Okay, happy birthday. But child, we got you.
Whose
Child,
birthday is
Yusuf,
it?
this your first time on my channel. You better talk to Auntie. How
Right.
you
This is
doing,
my
baby?
debut. Hey, Auntie Seanitra. And
Hey,
so,
love.
Couture Bay, I'm so glad. I swear it's the algorithms keeping us all tied together because
Yes.
I was
I'm gonna
looking
turn my
for
mic off
familiar
and jump in
faces.
the shower because I know y'all still gonna be talking.
I
Okay,
was
go
looking
ahead.
for familiar faces, and I agree with what you're saying. And I already know you smell good, Couture Bay. You know I love you. And so, Auntie Sinitra, let me tell you, like, so I got like several sides of this. First of all, of course, Cheesy My. Goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye, Cheesy My. Nobody cares. He only did that to avoid paying child support for you. Way to get you with Dusty. Thought you had a prize. Wasn't nothing but the box of chocolates. Never know what you're gonna get. Inside of it was one of them old dried up cherries with some pineapple sauce, and everybody spit it out. And so,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what to tell you,
Mm-hmm.
but go ahead and wipe you up some wontons, fold them up, and get that eye booger out the corner of your eye, because I know you're sad. And he did that because he knew that you was gonna have to pay more child support than him. Checkmate, honey. And far as Andy
I
Cohen,
love you.
love you back. What is up with Andy Cohen? What he got going on? Because I
Well,
literally
let me
just
tell
got
you,
here.
baby, since you just got here. I know. Well, let TT fill you in. So he made it his business, even before we got to the reunion for RHOP, to talk about how frustrating it was because the ladies won't talk to each other and they not resolving issues and they refusing to move forward. Like it's the end of the world. It's so frustrating. But then magically, when it came to New Jersey and them clear women, oh, well, it worked. I mean, they had two different camps and it really worked. And we filmed and it worked out because it wasn't all about Melissa versus Teresa. Mind you, I don't have a problem with Teresa saying she never talking to Melissa. Melissa's a snake. And if it was me, I'd have stomped her all in her cooter cat. And that's real. But I digress. Them ladies, them black women on RHOP say, listen, I ain't never got to deal with you. Candace, like basically Giselle did to me. You done lied on my husband. You know, you doing all this stuff, claiming he's a sneaky link, like he wanted to holler at you, like he wanted to push your swollen legs apart and all that. I ain't talking to you no more. And to act like it was the end of the world. Mind you now, it wasn't a problem as long as Giselle was refusing to speak to people. But as soon as that black girl returned that same energy, as soon as she matched her energy, oh, it's a problem. It's so frustrating because it's only frustrating when a black woman puts her boundaries down. Now that it's New Jersey, oh, it's not frustrating. It really worked. It wasn't all about Teresa versus Melissa. We just filmed and everything was great. So I just wanted to point out, like, why we got this difference. What's up with your bias, Andy, the Powder
It's the
Ranger?
manner that he's accustomed to from the sewer caves. That's how they do over there. Because he swore up and down that he was what you want to call it, puppet massa. He swore he was puppet massa, and he loved to see all this division of all these black women and fighting of all these different black women and women of color. Now all of a sudden there's no resolution, and you're all surprised and all bruh duh. Well, my question for you is, what's your excuse? See, I might not have had the money to go fix that boot camp feeling, but why you got a mouthful of wood, Geppetto? You got all the money in the world, and you need to go over and get them grills ganked out the back of that jaw. And I know you're not up here talking the way you was putting all these black women against each other, instigating fights every day. And who sits next to me based on who was the most messiest and made the most mockery of the women in their community. But when you get Becky's up here in this cave star, nobody wants to talk about it. It's only World Star. No, they're up there
Mm-hmm.
and they're messy. They're ghetto and they're trailer rats and they act like that. They fight over Dinky. They fight over wealth and just petty little BS. Money can't buy happiness, and it ain't gonna get you off that gurney every week, getting pumped full of Botox. And so
But
he
you
kept
know
on
what I noticed,
instigating it.
Yusuf? You know what I noticed? I
He's an
feel like
instigator.
I feel like Andy's biggest issue with Candace and Wendy returning Giselle's energy, he don't want those black women saying, I'm too dignified to be scrapping. He want them to keep
Exactly.
scrapping and begging for attention and cursing and disgracing themselves and bringing down their value. The fact
But
that
they
them
don't do
sisters,
that to the
the fact
African
that those
housewives
sisters,
either.
but here's the thing, but the fact that those sisters, you know, ever so elegantly put their little noses in the air and said, nope, not me. Oh, he's
Right.
pissed. He's frustrated.
Job well done, ladies. Job well done, ladies. And let me tell
Go
you, I'm gonna end it
girls.
off with this because I ain't never watched one episode of Real House Bitches of Potomac. And everybody who I love,
You
whose
ain't missed nothing.
reviews I watch y'all reviews. I don't even watch the show, so to pay you that shade. But I will say this: nothing nobody's ever gonna say is gonna make me interested. But I did make y'all a theme song. It goes, Real House Bitches of Potomac. Real House Bitches of Potomac. Hey, yeah. Other than that, I ain't
Okay.
never seen it. So I don't care. I
I
like
know
your
that's right.
review.
I know that's right.
Now
You
tell them
you
that.
something else. I don't even know what to do with you. You something
And
else.
put you in a purple studded dress and throw
Oh,
you up on the stage.
they ain't finna dress me like Barney or a pack of Kool-Aid and throw me nowhere. Not Nitra. I'm staying home.
So that's the best flavor. They're gonna tell you great,
Listen, we
mom,
all
and pump
I
your head
can't.
up. As soon as you start liking cherry, it's gonna be a problem.
Oh
That's how they
no.
do.
Not.
What
Yusuf,
you
you
think,
so crazy. I love you to pieces. You so crazy. Oh my
honey?
God. What am I gonna do with you? DT, what's your opinion on what's been going on, baby?
Well, I've got a couple of things.
Okay.
First of all, I just want to say condolences regarding OJ. I think people need to really reread the story and reread all the facts regarding the case. Because let's be honest here, like everybody celebrating his death are a whole bunch of weirdos. But we can't really do anything about that because that's their personal opinion at the end of the day, even though it's wrong, but it's still their opinion. Um, Nick Hammer. I think you've just revealed everything we needed to know about her,
Oh,
and
there's
that's
more.
all I'm gonna say.
DT, all I'm gonna say is this. There is more. I've been told a whole lot more. I just have not been able to confirm it. And y'all know how I am. Unless I can confirm that there's some truth to it, I'm just not gonna spread stuff on people. But when I tell you there's more,
Yeah,
it'll make your hair grow and roll up and show the temple curls.
yeah, exactly.
I done
And
heard
so
it.
I.
Here, I done heard more.
But
That's all I'm gonna say. Oh, I've heard more.
it's really interesting that we were able to get that kind of character. That's the kind of character that she really is, just from all the info that you've put out. However
Baby,
little of it is.
it's a mess. It's a mess. And it's the fact that this is the caliber of person that Bravo, NBC, the Powder Ranger, and production and the showrunners went and found that
Mm-hmm.
was reprehensible enough to come on national television and perpetrate this fraud.
But that goes to show how desperate they are for talent. Because
That they went
for
and got
them
a
to employ
salamander.
someone like that, they got a salamander and a man who's probably got an abysmal academic record.
You
Because
don't
for
know
him,
me? You don't know
I
me?
was just, but I was just about to say, it was just like it's very common in academia circles where you've heard of men in higher positions of academic power utilizing that to prey on younger undergraduate girls. And
But
the way
that's
that
what I told you before. He's not in any academic power. That's not the case. He is
yeah,
tricking. Listen, let me give you some American terminology. Say it with me. Tricking.
tricking.
Right? Tricking.
If you got it.
Yeah.
It's called tricking. That's what he doing. He tricking. He tricking off dollars. And the
Mm.
people say they know he ain't got no money. So they know that he taking that girl money and buying booty.
Mm.
Now, this is what the churn is saying. He's not in any type of position of authority over these girls. The only authority he got is what's in his wallet. Okay?
Mm.
Like the American
But
Express.
yeah.
What's in your wallet? Because apparently what's in
Mm.
his wallet is a couple of ducats. And they say he'll spend to get in. They
I
say
know.
they say he will spend to get in. He'll give you a few to do the one. They said that you can get a little change if you don't mind getting strange. They said that's what it is. He's tricking.
Well, that's all that needs to be said about that. But while we
That's
were
what the
talking
churn
about,
say. I can only tell you what the
yeah,
churn say. That's what the churn is saying.
mm-hmm.
And more than two churn said this about him over there at the University of Maryland. Because we open at that hospital over there.
Mm-hmm.
And the children say
Exactly.
that he liked them young girls, and
Mm.
they said that he'll slide them, a little change.
Yep.
And now that's what they say. Now I don't know. He ain't offered me no money. I wouldn't take it, but somebody done took some money.
Can I say something real quick?
Tell it, baby.
It ain't tricking if you got it. Come up out your pocket.
But the problem is, they saying that they think he taking the money from the girl to get to give it to him. They say he ain't the one got it.
Well, which one of them is up there grabbing boys' butts?
Well, he gone. Now that's Smeagol. Now his real name is Michael Darby. He married to that girl with that real big forehead. That
Michael Donkey.
The one from down under.
Yeah.
Married to that girl looked like she got hydrocephalus. Now him gone. Him don't come on the screen no more. We find out this season she claimed that he said if he show up on the screen, he gonna sue her. But then turn around and we find out she rubbing his undead feet every night. So I don't know if I believe that, but he don't come on the screen no more. If he he grabbing them in private. He ain't coming around to grab them on the set no more.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Oh yes, Michael. Yes, Michael Schmiegel, aka Michaela Nosferatu, Nosferatu Darby, Quasimodo Darby.
Now, see, Smeagol is gone. The Precious is gone. Him
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He seemed like the type that when the wife is away, he'll be sucking on her dodo.
Well, now use a funny thing. Use a funny thing. You say that. Now, when they was on good terms, she was very open about the fact that he was doing all that stuff with her in the room with actual live red-blooded men and women's. They was all in there, and I don't know if they was playing Naked Twister or whether they was doing the Funky Watusi, but they was all in the room together, is what she said. She didn't exactly say what they was doing, so I don't want to speculate, but they was all doing it together.
Can you imagine the smell that would come out of that room?
No, I cannot imagine the smell. I don't even want to.
I can. I think it's like thought butter. I never.
You're gonna make me cough.
Gonna make you what?
You're gonna make me cough.
Oh. All I'm saying is I don't want to imagine it. I asked the ladies if they could imagine that, that undead fella stripping down and coming at them. Didn't nobody even want to imagine that. So, shout out to Ashley. She's a real trooper. I can applaud any girl that don't mind chasing her dreams. I just don't know whether that's a dream or a nightmare, but shout out to you. Shout out to you, trooper.
Good on her for embracing placenta.
Listen,
by powdering it and boiling it.
Every woman doing something to get her money. Okay, we don't marry these men. I know you a young man, DT, so you don't understand. But women, we don't marry men, just because they like our biscuits and stuff. Okay, so every woman is doing her duty. I'm just applauding her because I don't know if I could rub the foot of a corpse every night. But if she can, more power to you, baby. I can't.
Exactly. More power to her.
Go, Ashley.
I wonder if
Go.
I wonder if black men will want her sloppy seconds next. I'm just asking.
But this the thing, Yusuf. She wouldn't want no black man. That man
Oh,
that man is a like millie.
they're black millionaires.
No, but I mean not that kind of money, not on a regular basis. Oh
Okay,
no, you got to look too
right.
far wide, dig too deep under rocks and crevices to find. No, hell no.
She went
That
over
let
there
me tell
for a
you, he's
reason.
hello. She over there
Mm-hmm.
dancing with the dead for a good paycheck. This man is a real colonizer in real life. He goes into indigenous areas and steals resources. Like he's a
Yes.
real live colonizer. You could walk up and touch and be like, "Oh my God, can I take a picture with
Wow.
you? I
Yes.
never met a real colonizer."
I
So
can.
hold on, DT. I'm trying to fill Yusuf in because he don't watch the show.
Yeah,
So
I'm not
Yeah, yeah,
watching.
yeah.
so Ashley went and got her a real true to life colonizer. This man money was so long, he used to own the Watergate Hotel, the same Watergate where Tricky Dick Nixon got caught up by Woodward and Bernstein. This is long money. She don't want no black man. For what?
Right.
How you gonna fall that far down? If Ashley turned up
Mm-hmm.
listen, if Ashley pull a Mia Thornton and pull up with a DJ, I'll laugh so hard my whole bladder will fall out on my kitchen floor. You can't fall that far down. That's too far to fall. You can't fall that far. That's why, like, I laugh at Ashley and her hydrocephalus and stuff. But I understand why she hanging on by her fingernails, toenails, buzzard hooks, whatever she can, because her mama had her homeless sitting on the curb by the road. That's what she said. This girl said, "Never again will the exhaust from a city bus in her face." She said she hanging on. If she got to rub the feet of 20 dead men and 17 dead women, she's staying right there. And I don't blame her.
Well, I wonder which parent is melanated from Ashley Donkey.
Neither one of them.
Oh
Neither one of
wow.
them.
So where's
Yeah,
she get
neither
her
one
kid?
of them.
Listen, baby. So her mama looked like it was somebody black way, long time ago. And her daddy is a full-blown clear dude, I think from Georgia.
So
But
that's
he don't
Amber
talk.
Rose's daughter in the future.
Well, no, that's not it, because Amber Rose mama is African. There's
Mhm.
ain't no African
Yeah, that's
involved.
what I'm saying. Amber Rose herself, because after you breed out 2 generations, that's a quadroon. So one
But
more generation and you bred yourself out.
but how she gonna breed herself out? Ain't she got a baby with Wiz Khalifa? Ain't he full Negro?
Bloop. And he loved her more than anything. He told everybody, y'all better be her friend. Because that's
But
his
what I'm
kid's
trying
mama.
to say is this right here. Ashley ain't nothing like Amber Rose. Amber Rose, maybe pale and all, her mama is a negress.
That's
This
correct.
heifer right here, this and him, Ashley, Megamind, Robocop, what I call her, Pennywise, what y'all call her, where the black
Yep.
at?
So is she Cardi B of the Housewives?
No, because we can't even say that, because I seen Cardi
Who
B
is she
grandmama from
like?
Trinidad, and Cardi B grandma is just a smidge lighter than me. So we
Who
can't
can
even
we
go
compare
there.
Mm-hmm.
her to?
Nobody that I know, because they not black.
I got you.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying
Thank
to
you.
tell you.
Thank you.
Ain't no black, no. And like I said, if it was some black, it was long.
Understood. Understood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we can't even find the person.
And that's
Long
why
time
she
ago.
blames it when convenient.
Yeah, just like Robert up there talking about I'm black, and then when they did that DNA test, 60% from the Caucasus Mountains, and the other 40% ain't black. It just got some black in there somewhere.
I wonder if she liked it in the butt. Because a
Wait,
lot
what?
of the DL dudes, a lot of the DL dudes that make their girl do it in the butt for as long as they can take it.
But
And
hold
so
on. Wait a minute.
You know what? I
Wait,
agree with that.
wait. Y'all finna take me too far. Wait a minute. Y'all first, oh Lord. Okay, Jesus.
Auntie still saved and sanctified. Y'all can't say that on the
I'm
channel.
sorry. In the back door,
Okay,
in the rear.
that's a nice
Yes,
euphemism.
the rear end. The rear end.
No, let's just say the back porch. Okay.
The back
Now,
porch. Yes.
I want y'all to understand, okay? There are some ladies that like gentlemen to play on their back porch, whether the man does his thing or not. And Michael is not down low. Michael is low down. Michael openly plays with
Yeah.
everybody. It ain't no secret
Mm-hmm.
that that he likes sausage and sometimes he like a fish fry. It could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
And it ain't, he right out just round. He right out there. Michael is
Mm-hmm.
dangerous. Michael will get you. Michael was on set, Yusuf, grabbing people's cheeks and stuff. Michael ain't scared. Michael was on the set of the show, and people heard him saying that he wanted to sing karaoke for Juan Dixon, for one of the other husbands. Like Michael ain't hiding. But
No.
whether Ashley like people playing on her back porch or not is neither here nor there, because a lot of ladies like people to
Well,
play
of course,
on their back porch.
because they got all the original holes. So I understand that, but
Yeah,
it's
some
like,
ladies like what they like, and listen, let me be clear. I ain't shaming nobody, ladies. Listen, the Bible say everything in the marital bedroom is sanctified and holy, no matter how dirty you might get. It's legal because that's your man, okay?
but if you want
So
his
I'm not
groceries, then
judging, but I'm not judging. But and I don't even have a problem with Ashley messing with her very own undead husband, or any other little things that they do. I just have a problem with her lying, talking about she getting a divorce when she knows she ain't.
She's not getting a divorce, but when I heard you say the thing about the Andy Cohen, he couldn't have Teresa turn those Caucasian women against him, right? He just couldn't have it. Hence, that's why he was out there speaking
Mm-hmm.
about that article, because Teresa has the real power, which a
Yep.
lot of people don't know. Hence why he was so upset. He don't care about he cares about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the Nene's. He's mad that Nene's out here thriving and surviving, honey, whether she's on low budget or not. He's like, oh, she's winning. And Candy's about to go on tour. What am I going to do? And he's real scared because they ain't come out with that list yet for who's going to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta. So at this point, he
Mm-hmm.
know Kenya can't do it. Not by herself.
Ain't got it.
So
Listen, girl. Now this the
he's
funny part.
underwater.
Now you seen Nene finna be on Zeus, and Lemuel cuts the check. Lemuel
Oh
cuts the check.
yes.
So she finna have a
Yes,
whole
he
talk
does.
show on Zeus, is what they told me. A whole talk show over on the Zeus. Now, I am privy to a little bit of information about the type of money that he be paying them girls that really be them girls over there. Natalie Nunn is getting a funky little check, a funky one. And if anybody think Lanithia Monique Leaks is finna go over there to the ghetto on Zeus, and she ain't gonna get her one of them old funky, I'm talking about fresh cooked chitlins funky checks, y'all crazy. She finna get a good one if she signed already.
Yep.
Nene done slipped and slid and fell right in another money bag. It's finna go down. And you right, girl. Couture Bay, you said a word. And they over there sick. You know what? You think that got something to do with why he canceled BravoCon this year too?
You know what? That was actually a very big surprise that he did that. But it's starting to make sense.
Mm-hmm. Because there's some smoke in the city over there. Bravo ain't looking so good.
My bad,
No,
Mama
they're not.
Hussy. I was about to say, Mama. From what I heard, and this is what I heard now.
Mm-hmm.
When Dr. Jackie got up there crying during the Christmas break about it's coming out
About
and
black women, y'all crying
yes.
wolf and y'all be lying.
Well, the word on the curb is, I don't know if this is true, but the word I got
Mm-hmm.
was Andy went off on Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, because Buffy been over there just singing and hollering and praising. The only one he didn't go off on was Dr. Heavenly, because Dr. Heavenly been trying to clean it up ever since on Carlo. I don't know if you noticed and stuff like that. So he was pissed because he was like, look at Heavenly. She's the only one working to provide this ambiance, right? And he was mad at Dr. Jackie. That's why she came back out and did that half cry. And so when I heard it was canceled, I said, oh, the fact that Candace said she quit, on top of Married to Medicine having these issues, plus Below
Uh-huh.
Deck. Remember the Below Deck captain who went into that girl's room while she was drunk,
Yeah.
inebriated?
Yeah.
It was too much heat in the kitchen. And then, Auntie, I'm gonna send you this video because it's some people from the summer house kissing on Andy. It's given very much what that lawsuit said. Mm-hmm.
What that girl said.
Mm-hmm.
What the lawsuit say? Couture Bay?
The lawsuit said Andy like to pimp them out, and he won't feed them for hours. They purposely don't bring food. They only have
And give
liquor
them
there.
liquor.
So when your body naturally is hungry, you're gonna just sip, right? You're just gonna sip along the way. He provides water though, but he brings champagne, liquor, water. That's it. So when we seen all these women acting a fool and cutting up and out their body, they was drunk the whole time. A lot of them weren't even sober one day. But I remember when what's her face, blonde Barbie over at Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Miss my husband was the thief, not me. When she was
Oh,
out,
Oh,
what's
what's
her
her
uh
name?
name?
pretty face. I can't remember her name, but
Oh, there's too many blondes there.
Erica
There's
Jane.
Teddy.
Erica
There's
Jane.
oh,
Erica Jane.
Erica Jane
yeah.
said
Erica
she brought to
Jane.
the set her first
Andrew
season.
McAlf is Giselle. Okay, just so you know. Go ahead.
Erica Jane said
You look like Kim Zolciak.
the first year she was on the set, she brought peanuts and she only drank bottled water. She purposely did not drink because someone gave her the heads up. Adrian Malouf.
So
Well,
somebody gave her the heads up, so she was ready for him.
Yep, that's why she came in so hot and feisty. And I think Camille was like, "Girl, this is what it is," because Camille doesn't drink anyway, so it didn't matter.
Okay. Like Candy.
Yep, but Candy is a predator. That hoe going down. I don't care what nobody say. I find it convenient. She walks away from Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then here comes this lawsuit. Mm.
I said that. Like she showed her
sounds
exit
about right.
stage real fast.
I want to know what's good with Freddy Krueger's auntie. Is she a
Who?
nice person or is
Who?
she cold at heart?
Who?
Freddy Krueger's aunt.
Now, baby, give me some more info.
Ain't her last name Krueger? Like her sister? Her
Diane,
nephew,
Diana's
Freddy?
not on there no more.
Oh, you
Oh,
talking about Beverly Hills?
Oh,
Karen?
Oh,
oh, Diane. No, she's not there
Oh, I'm
anymore.
talking about Karen Krueger. She's in the Krueger
Oh,
family.
oh, you mean
How y'all
Karen
watch
Huger?
Huger,
her?
You
Huger.
mean Karen Huger?
Oh, I
Huger.
thought that she was a Krueger. I'm so sorry.
No,
No.
she is Hugo. But yeah, she's still on there. Karen, child, Karen is that girl. I love Karen.
She don't got a dirty spirit like she seen?
She don't what, baby?
Got a dirty spirit like she
Mm-mm.
seen?
No, the dirty hoe
Oh
is
no no.
Giselle. The
Oh.
dirty one is the one that got all that water around her ankles.
Who
Not
got the
Karen.
dirtiest low down spirit
No,
on
she just
Real
Giselle,
drank.
Housewives
I
That's
told
it.
of
you the one that got all that water around her ankles and her neck keeps slipping down.
Well,
Yes, the lady whose avatar is this picture.
Well, he don't know who that is,
because
DG.
that looked like Kim Zolciak.
You see there? I told you he don't know who that is. We talking about Giselle Bryant. That's the one who was married to J. Maul Bryant, the preacher that was up there impregnating
Oh,
half the congregation. Then he went down
uh,
there to Atlanta to Eddie Long old church
lay
and
hands on them.
started
Yeah.
slinging
Okay.
dangalang to Atlanta too. He was, just
Okay.
sling dangalang. Yeah, his ex-wife.
Yeah, the one who was fighting in the church
Yes.
parking lot, baby.
So
Yeah,
she's
fighting
smart.
in the house.
She's seen a lot. She's probably a really
Yeah.
smart lady.
Mm-hmm.
Poor thing.
And the one he
You
used to
got to drag
romance
you
with.
through all of that and for you prove your worth. And he still don't want you. That's a shame.
What the thing it was, I think, you know what I think, and it is, I could be wrong. Y'all know sometimes I be wrong. I don't think, hey, in the case, I don't think that hey, poetic lyrics and Anna, I don't think that J Maul really wanted Giselle like that. I believe that he married her because she looked the part, but he didn't
Preference.
really want her like that. Yes, that type of thing, because
I
it
agree.
look right on paper, not just because of her little dingy yellow complexion. Also because of who her daddy was, the optics were right. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And
Word
the
on the
reason I
curb
said
is she
that,
chased that man down. That's what it was. They
say
said
what?
word on the curb was she chased that man down. He
Well,
did.
she chased him down, but that don't mean nothing. A lot of women were chasing J Maul. J Maul was slinging dang-a-lang everywhere. Because listen, y'all,
Yeah,
listen.
but
His daddy was his daddy was a bishop first, okay? And you remember the son of a preacher man. So the son of the preacher man was going around like Johnny Appleseed. He was propagating all the fields. You understand what I'm telling you?
We are
But
the one who
when
could
he
never reach
hold
me.
on, DT, you can't tell it better than me. You ain't
Reach
got
that
it.
second hole.
But no, listen, that ain't what happened. She looked the part.
No, I was
She
talking
had
about the preacher
Mm-hmm.
man.
see, she had the look, and came from Curtis Graves. So, the daughter of a civil rights leader, blah blah blah. Even though Daddy Graves was a nasty anti-black colorist, he still had the title. You know what I'm saying? The optics was right. And
Yeah.
the reason I say that is because number one, he never was committed to this girl. He had some. It was a woman pregnant when she went down the aisle to say "I does" to J Maul. Now, and not only that, every time he cheated, it was with a same certain sort of type of woman. All of them had a certain sort of type of look, and ain't none of them look like
Mm-hmm.
Giselle. Nary one. All of them was brown skinned it. They was all built nice, tone, certain type of height, real pretty classic looks, shapely, round booties. Like them girls that and personally, I think that's why she didn't like Monique Samuels, because see, Monique looked like the kind of girls J Mahal liked.
Right.
He was messing around
Yeah.
with Melissa Pargo. He was messing around with what's the girl Tweet? Like, oops, there go my shirt
Mhm.
up over my here. He was going with her. The rumors was he was going with Phaedra Parks for a little while too.
Fat
Um,
booty Phaedra.
yeah, big booty Phaedra. And not only that, the girls that he got pregnant at the church, they all look the same. Brown skin,
Mm-hmm.
pretty, like maybe
Oh.
5'7", 5'8", tone,
So who's
shapely,
her
big old
dad?
booty.
Her
Who
dad set her up for failure. Who's her
what
buck father?
okay, now let's talk about him. The man that just dropped dead, Daddy Graves. Now, Daddy
Hmm.
Graves, Curtis Graves, was one of them civil rights leaders. But
He
a
got a
lot of them,
funeral home.
no. But
Okay.
he just passed through one. Now
Okay.
listen, he was one of them typical civil rights leaders. A lot of them was colorists, which is why we had Rosa Parks instead of the little black girl that actually did sit down
Right.
at the front of the bus first. They cared more about that color than anything, a lot of them. You understand? And he was one of them. This is the same man who was famously known for calling Barbara Jordan over there in Texas the Aunt Jemima of politics. So that's the kind of man he was. You understand?
Most
Now,
of them are.
right. But now dig, as the history has it, Daddy Graves nor her mama wanted her to marry J Maul. Now I don't know whether it was because he was too black or what the situation, but they didn't want her to do that. Giselle married him against their wishes. He didn't never want her with J Maul. And that's one time she really should have listened to her pappy and her mama, because that man led her a dog's life, embarrassed the hell out of her. And then after she got on the show, I want to say the last season that Monique was there and was pretending she had got back with him, and she was talking to her daddy about it. And Daddy Graves thought, because he left the camera area, that we couldn't hear him. Daddy Graves was going off. He was going off, talking about he got 6, 7 children and that. I say, oh, Daddy Graves didn't like that man. He didn't never want Giselle to marry that
No,
man.
no. He wanted her to have a light skinned man.
it wasn't even the fact that she was supposed to have a light skin man. She was supposed to marry this politician. He's in Congress right now.
She should have listened
Cause,
to her daddy.
cause that's the running secret in DC. I'm gonna find that
Mm.
name because she was supposed to marry him. He's from a well-to-do family. They do
She
great in
didn't listen.
politics. She didn't listen, and then plus because the girl who had Jamal's first kid went to her father, telling her that me and Jamal been together, but I think
Giselle wouldn't listen.
Giselle was lying, talking about she pregnant or something, and my daddy not going to allow me to be a single mama or something. Because Jamal didn't want to marry her either. He chose her,
I
but
told you J Maul didn't want her.
That
Mm.
dad sound like a clear man.
Well, I mean,
he
He
was
was
right.
we
mine.
talked about this a little bit the other day. You have to recognize the history of that blue vein society in America.
Right. Right.
A lot of those people did not want their children with fully black people. And
Period.
it
And
was
they
and
got
it
breeder's
was
remorse too. Some of them be mad that they don't come out the way they want. That's breeder remorse.
yeah, but this the thing. Historically, it's like that. Not just in New Orleans, some of them up there in Virginia too had it
Right.
real bad. They was gonna try to keep it yellow by hook or by
It's
crook.
everywhere.
Listen, some
Mm-hmm.
of them was gonna keep it yellow so hard they would end up breeding with their own cousins to make sure they kept it yellow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm just saying that's American history 101. America got some dirty history, baby. This
So
is a
did
dirty place.
anybody?
But honey, but listen, everybody want to holler about that, but America got some dirty history. We
Oh
got
yeah,
some
no
dirty
doubt.
laundry. The laundry
And
over here,
stinking.
funky. They done washed it in toilet water. Better not hang it
Mm.
outdoors.
I want to
But
know did anybody come out the closet farting at the QT bathroom talking about Jamal Bryant just pumped him up.
I mean, I don't know who he pumping up. All I know is he is the king dang slinger, and
And
he
he
been
down
all
there
over
in
Atlanta.
ATL. And he down there
I
in the
know,
ATL.
I
They
know where
like
he
that.
at. All I'm saying is this.
He
I
got a
don't-
booty
but
deaconess from Florida.
Yes.
but this is my
Cheating
thing
cakes.
with it. If you hunching anybody, you may as well hunch everybody. And now let me drop this in y'all lap for free.
Okay.
I hope y'all know ain't no such thing as big sin and little sin. You know that, right?
Mm.
All sins thank to God. So it don't matter to me whether you was screwing Woodrow the wino or Nasty Nancy from Natchez. I don't care who you hunching.
Pass a
You
poke.
supposed to be the man of God. You ain't supposed to be hunching nobody unless you married and you hunching the woman you married to. So I don't get excited about, oh, he was in a booty hole. I don't care if you was in a booty hole, a pothole, or the outhouse hole. You ain't supposed to be doing that. Not in you calling yourself the man of God. What the hell are you doing, sir? This my problem. You came dang a lane, and you in the pulpit. He ain't supposed to be slinging nothing but scriptures. That's all he supposed to be slinging. Scriptures.
Period. But Auntie,
That's it.
I'm gonna drop back down.
Me too.
Y'all,
Girl, we all finna go on a little
before y'all sit up here and try to drag OJ Simpson, remember, look at the people dragging him.
No, we don't drag OJ, baby. We tell the truth and shame the devil. He went on trial. He was acquitted, and they need to quit lying on dead people.
My thing is they didn't even wait 24 hours for them to do the viewing of the body. You know what I'm saying? And look at
And
some of
was
these
already being insultive.
look at some of the people
Yeah.
charged. Remember that. Remember and Caitlin, I'm on your neck. I'm about to write the sponsor. Once I find out who the sponsors are for that week podcast, baby, it's up. And I'm gonna let everybody else know. All right, y'all. Good night. Thank you for having me.
Bye,
All right. Good
gorgeous.
night, Katobe.
Good
And
night,
happy
All
birthday.
right.
Katobe.
We'll talk soon.
Who's happy birthday?
Next,
Happy birthday, whoever. Y'all subscribe to Katorbe.
okay. Oh, child, we support my niece over here. I think
Okay.
almost everybody in the chat. We all
I
subscribe.
know that's right.
Nneka, thank you for the super chat, sis. She say, "Stay blessed, beautiful people. I love you guys. I love you back, sis. Thank you." Couture Bay, you ain't got to thank me. You know this your auntie porch. You can hop up here anytime you want to. Okay,
That was so nice.
but for real, J Mall is an embarrassment. Like you all out of pocket,
Mm-hmm.
and Giselle is an embarrassment for marrying that. Now I know her daddy might have been what he was, but she should have listened to him. Her life would have turned out better. She probably wouldn't be so bitter. And
Well, you know that's Pastor Poke Yo chops and Pastor Poke grinds.
Real pimp daddy, what I call
Mm-hmm.
him. But the truth of the matter is, that's my only issue with J Mall. If you in the pulpit, you ain't supposed to be slanging nothing but the word of God. Keep your zipper up, sir.
And don't be trying to stick no drumsticks up nobody.
Don't put that away. Put that away. Stop
Exactly.
making all them chilling every which way. And the women popping out and going to social media platforms reporting that you're not taking care of children and all this, man. That's a scandal. That's horrible.
And while you at it, stop brainwashing women to think that you God. And while you at it, stop using race as religion as an excuse to be a coward in the real world, not be a real man.
All
Dusty.
that what he just said.
Now hallelujah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I like all that. He need to stop all of the above, all of it.
Exactly.
And if you listening under the sound of my voice and you doing some of that, you stop it too. Everybody, just don't do stuff like that. But y'all, final thoughts on this before we go, cause I need to eat something. I ain't ate nothing today, really. I
Me
need to
either.
eat.
I'm about to make some stir fry with some beef strips and
Ooh.
oh yes, so some
Used
burnt
to be cooking. I wish I stayed anywhere near you. I swear I'd slide by and hit the horn.
girl. I will tell
Mm-hmm.
you. Let me tell you, you can fry the fish. And
Okay.
but I just wanted to say thank you. It was good to make my debut up here, and definitely
Come
felt
back anytime.
comfortable as a familiar face. Yes, I've spoke with you before, and I always enjoyed it, and so I was pleasantly surprised to find you had your channel and to start joining in when I can, and always watching playbacks. Shout out to Katora Bay, that's my sis in media, just like
Okay.
you. And shout out to you down there too. How do you pronounce your name, Tadiqua?
No, that's listen, baby. His name DT. He be putting all kind
Oh,
of crazy names on here. This is DT, and he crazy,
okay.
but we love him. That's
Well,
my
nice to
baby,
meet you.
and
I'm
he all
Yusef.
the way he all the way in New Zealand. Can you believe that?
Yes, I can believe it because I loved his black scent.
Okay,
I wanted to,
now
I wanted
Yusuf.
to hear you say, I wanted to hear you say,
Oh my gosh.
oh, never mind, because it was something very nasty and it was something about far along the line to put it there or something. It was something I
Oh my
wanted to
gosh.
hear you say. Something real fucking freaky, nasty, freaking. I'm
Oh
so
no,
sorry. Oh
yeah.
no.
Oh, not
Listen,
the freaking
resist that spirit.
nasty.
Resist it,
I
Yusuf. Resist it.
repent. I
Yes,
repent.
resist it. But
I'm so
listen,
sorry.
Yusuf. Now I'm gonna tell you, you only a visitor the first time.
Yes.
So now officially you can now. So you can't act like no visitor no more. You family now.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, allow
Because
me to
everybody
introduce myself.
that's right. Tell them people who you are, Yusuf.
My name is Yusef Yusufu, Yusef G. Kahudi, Yusuf of Saturn 8, Chef Boyardee. When we're cooking in the Teal Kitchen, using lots of butter, baby. And yeah, hit me up. Yeah, you know, Celebrity and Crime, Intergalactic News Galaxy, formerly known as the Ratchet Today Show, infamously trode to DVD.
That's right.
I love
So
that.
y'all, if you get a
That's a
chance,
wonderful
please support
introduction.
Thank you.
Yusuf. I have seen Yusuf quite a few places. I love Yusuf, just a beautiful spirit, beautiful soul. I love you, baby.
I
And
love
you
you.
are welcome here. We welcome everybody here. And just let me just make sure you don't misunderstand me at all. Just because I'm saved, it don't mean you have to be. But if you get saved, TT gonna be right here to help you, and everybody's welcome over here, baby. The saints and the ain'ts. Okay, everybody welcome. Okay,
Yes,
now if y'all run my pressure up saying stuff, I might have to clutch my chest, but I ain't gonna die. It'll be all right. So you welcome, make yourself at home, and please don't let this be your last time.
yes,
All
yes. And
right,
I'm
I
a
love
loving
you so much.
human. Peace out.
All right. Hey,
All
Ray
right.
Ray
Peace.
all day now. Girl, you wait good till I say I'm
Hey,
finna go. Now here go my sister. What's up, girl?
Girl, can you hear me?
Yeah. Where you been? We done sat up here and
Girl,
talked all night. I told y'all I'm hungry. Here come Ray Ray. What's up, girl?
I've
What you
been
want to tell
listening, but I listen.
awkward
I've been
pause. Do I stay
listening.
or go?
Big ups
it?
to
Whatever you want
everybody,
to do.
right?
Hold on. This
I've
your
been
Up to
listening.
you.
hold on, Ray Ray. Hold on. Yusuf,
Hmm.
now I got to break you in. You ain't got this. You listen, you at your auntie house. You do what you want to do. So if you
Okay.
want to stay, you stay right here. Cause who gonna run you off?
No, I was just saying because I said goodbye and now I said hello. So I'm like, hey. Hi, Ray. All right, I'm gonna drop down in the chat and keep listening
That's all right,
because I want
baby.
you to go eat and I'm about
You
to
could
go stir my fry.
you gone?
Yeah, I need to
Oh,
stir
okay.
fry.
Well, I'm so glad you
I don't
came to
want to
talk to
leave,
me. I
but
know you getting
I
ready to
know the
go.
more that we stay, the more you gonna be here.
Okay, okay. All right. I love you.
All right, for production's sake. All right, I love you. All right, peace,
All right.
Thank you. Thank you
Goodbye.
so much.
peace.
All right. Now, Ray Ray girl, tell me
Yes.
what's going on.
Okay, I'm sorry for the delay. I was trying to find my password, child. It's been a while since I've been on this thing, right?
Girl,
I'm
you
just gonna keep
so
it
crazy.
real.
Wait a
I'm gonna keep it
minute.
all the way real, okay?
You mean
Now,
all this time we've been talking, you were looking for a password?
Like the last 10 minutes.
Gangster you. Go ahead, girl.
Okay,
The
now
floor is yours.
I refuse for folks to mess with OJ's name. Now I know he may have some discretions. However, comma, that man did a lot and he does not deserve all of that vitriol that person over there who went from alpha to omega is trying to do and everybody else. Now I'm gonna give y'all something to think about. Are y'all listening to this? Now I remember back in '92.
Yeah.
I just graduated high school. Yeah, that I'm an auntie. Thank you very much. I remember the chase on the
Mm-hmm.
405. We call it the slow '05 because it'd be bumper to bumper. But that day it was open, wide, and free for OJ to do what he needed to do.
Yes, it was.
Now I'm gonna tell you
It was a
this.
hell of a day, wasn't it?
Oh, girl, we was all tuned in. All tuned in. Everybody and their mama was
Yes, we
tuned in.
was. Yes.
And everybody was on the side cheering, go OJ, go OJ, go. You know, and then when he finally came back to his house and it was the showdown of all showdowns. It was really exciting. I
It
ain't
was.
trying to glamorize death, but I'm gonna tell you this: he didn't kill them people.
No, he
And
didn't.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna put some on your mind because I got some
Hmm.
info for y'all. There was a woman that was best friends with Nicole.
I remember that.
That woman had or has or continues to have a drug dependence problem. And back then, folks was anonymous when they went into them places like Betty Ford and whatnot and not what.
Mm-hmm.
But when she got out, she went to guess whose house?
Nicole.
Nicole's house because that was her
Mm-hmm.
ace boom. And
Mm-hmm.
guess what? She was seen around town driving that green Cherokee Jeep. And you can't tell the difference in height between two blonde haired women with ponytails driving a
Mm-hmm.
grand Cherokee Jeep.
Yeah, that's
All
true.
you know is that
Exactly.
so they didn't know how much taller Nicole was from her friend.
Right.
And if y'all remember the trial, Judge
Oh yeah, I
Ito,
remember.
oh yeah, girl. Now I'm gonna bring y'all back to the trial. Remember the trial when most the incomparable Johnny Cochran, may he
Yes. Yes.
forever rest. Bless
One
him. I
one
wish
of
he
the
was here.
look here, one of the first gangster rappers, Johnny Cochran. Yes.
There it is. When he
Mm-hmm.
tried, he knew what was going on because
Yep.
it was known out there in those circles about who was doing what, who was sniffing what, and what not
Mm-hmm.
what. And when how those two people passed away and the damage that was done to their bodies was
That's them
indicative
cartel
of
people. That's them
was
cartel people.
was indicative of more than one person doing it. It was
But
indicative of
that's
a
them
hit.
cartel people. That's how them cartels get you.
There
When
you
they get
go.
you, it be just like that. And everybody know they was around there messing with that dope. And it was the dope that something went bad with that dope. Somebody owed somebody some money, looked like to me.
That's right.
Now I'm
And
gonna tell
and
you something other else, but I'm gonna tell you why them people had it in their mind they were gonna hang OJ on that because OJ had been batting that girl upside her head.
that's true.
That's what got him shown up to where the people they wanted to string him up. They wanted to string him up
Right.
downtown LA on a tree. Okay.
But her family knew, but as long as he kept that money coming, they wasn't trying to hang him
They
then.
didn't mind. They didn't mind. They was like,
Exactly.
they were like, Nicole, you can take a punch. And I'm
So
not mad
all
at her
them Browns
family.
can kiss my Brown, you know what?
But listen here. But this my thing. I don't
Hmm.
blame her family because they was poor. Poverty make people do terrible things. But
PW.
Nicole was the one taking them licks to the head. Why didn't she say, Y'all better go get a job, because one of y'all come over here and let him hit you. He not finna hit me no more. OJ was a big old man. Let me tell
Sure
you,
was.
flat out. Okay,
Big hands.
I didn't grow up rich, but I grew up okay. Pretty good, because my father was a provider. Nicole Brown daddy wasn't no provider.
Right.
Let me tell you something. You let OJ had a hit me one time.
And the
I'd
last
have been
time he
waiting for
hit
him out that
anything.
door. I'd have been waiting for him out that door with a cast iron skillet and an ice pick
There it is.
and a Ford F-150. Ain't no way in the hell. OJ too big. Hit who? Hit who? See, Nicole was a dummy. You sat up there and let that man. He beat her good. I remember them pictures. He used that girl head, like it was a ping pong ball. Like he was just bouncing her head around. She had licks everywhere.
Now I'm about to drop a bomb right now. Are
Mm.
y'all listening? Are y'all ready?
Child, we ready to go for it. This the porch.
Now, like I said, folks can't tell the difference in height between folks driving a Grand Cherokee Jeep, the type that she was driving, that green one.
Well, she was
The
sitting down. Yeah.
Yeah, the four door, because it was kind of hiked up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah,
saying?
yeah. She's sitting down. Yeah.
So when her best friend got out and went to go over to Nicole's house because she knew Nicole partied and she wasn't quite done with the fun, guess who met Nicole and Ron
Mm-hmm.
outside thinking it was the friend? So pretty much the the very possible theory that may my sister rest in peace. She brought this to me then because she was starting out to be a model and she knew some things. So
Mm-hmm.
and that's who was bringing me around all over there, showing me this and telling me this and
Mm-hmm.
telling me that.
But
So
who they
pretty
met
much
at the door?
you gonna hang up when I tell you who the best friend
I
was
ain't
or
gonna hang
is.
up.
Faye Resnick.
Okay.
The one that comes in and out, dips in and out of Beverly Hills Real Housewives, who's supposed to be real cool with Kyle Richards. That's the one. She's the reason why Nicole and Ron ain't no longer living, because she was the one who
Wait,
was in the rehab.
hold on, Hetty, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me
Mm-hmm.
that the girl that's over there on Beverly Hills
Mm-hmm.
is the one that was getting the dope from the people and didn't pay the people and went to the rehab clinic, and the people mistake that Nicole
Mm-hmm.
trifling tale for her. So
Mm-hmm.
she was the one supposed to be there getting the Ginsu 2000 instead of Nicole.
Right. Because
Hey,
Colombian neckties was not introduced and was stricken off the record because that's what the incomparable Johnny Cochran was trying to introduce into
and they kept
evidence.
keeping the evidence. Oh, cause see, if they'd have brought that in, then we would have had proof that the cartels did it.
But we all know how much the cartels and who the cartels be, paying
Nah,
off.
they own everybody.
Exactly.
They own everybody. Matter of fact, we ain't even said nothing about y'all. Matter of fact, come to think of it, me and Ray personally believe that Santa Claus and Krampus came down from the North Pole and tag teamed on them people. You know, Krampus like to beat people with hickory sticks and throw you in sacks and stuff.
Girl.
Yeah, it was them. It wasn't no. It was Krampus and Santa, right, Ray?
Right.
Right? Yeah, right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've known since all of this debacle been going on. And that woman wrote a book that landed in 99-cent stuff.
I
Now the
remember
99-cent
hearing about
store is out of business.
I remember hearing the name Faye Resnick was involved in it, but I don't
Yeah.
watch Beverly Hills. Y'all watch them people, so I didn't even know she was over there on Beverly Hills.
Girl, I
I
watched
never put two
all
and
the
two together.
housewives.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
know, because them other people be boring me. I watch New Jersey because they ghetto, so they kind of entertaining.
And
Mm-hmm.
one of the people on the jury
Couture Bay say
was
it's in
a
the
friend.
documents too. Couture Bay say it's in the
There it
documents
is.
too.
There it. I'm not kidding.
And
I
several
am not
Hardy say five
kidding.
lawyers. However, you must admit OJ used to kick his ex. Yeah, that's what we say. He used to beat the piss out of. He did, and
Yeah,
I blame both
yeah.
of them. Him for swinging, and her for staying there catching them licks. Because listen, I'm old enough to know something. Okay, you can't never say what a man won't do. Okay, always know that, young ladies. You never say what a man won't do, but you got the power to say what he won't do twice.
That's right.
I want y'all to, tuck that, bury that in your spirit. You got the power to say what he will never do to you twice. One time, the first time, you ain't got no control because you might not see it coming. Now, the first time he hit her with a right cross, pap, she probably ain't see that one coming. But how you stood there for the left cross, the jab, the uppercut, and the hook? How you stood there for all that? Now, the first one, you caught me slipping. But how you hit me again? How? I blame both of them. He's a scumbag for beating up a woman. That woman ain't your match
Right.
physically, sir. You ain't got no
Right.
business with a woman. That's the other reason I ain't feel too bad for him when I'm doing him like that. Plus the fact that you abandoned your beautiful black wife and black children and ran over there to
So
get you a
did.
pay, and when they got you a pail punching bag, I remember that too. Okay.
Teenage.
Yes, sir.
Teenager.
A young pail punching bag is what you went and did.
And her parents
But
approved it.
they was poor.
There it is.
They was poor. But that's why I say I'm looking at, Nicole, since we talking about dead people, girl, why did you stand there and let that man whoop you twice? I would say she think he might have had CTE. Baby, he would have had DIE hitting on Phil's daughter. Now, I don't know about a CTE, but he the show had DIE. Mm-hmm. Yes. And the repass in the fellowship hall. That's exactly what he would have had, fooling with me. I don't take no whippings for nobody.
Nobody.
Mm-mm.
Because I'm
The
5'10" and I ain't
same.
skinny.
I'm 5'10" myself, honey. Sure am.
There it is.
And it ain't even just the height. I'm a country girl from straight out in them fields. You not whooping me. You not whooping me. Mm-mm. So, it's unfortunate, but there are some men that'll beat you. But ladies, if they hit you one time, don't stay still for them to hit you again.
That's right.
If you can't whoop him, call the police. Pick up a skillet. Get you some ice picks, pepper spray, hot grits, fish grease, boiling water. It's so many things. Potash.
Pliers.
Do y'all young girls still throw potash? Oh, y'all don't know nothing about that. Okay. Get you some Drano. If you ain't got no potash. Do what you gotta do.
That's right.
But you don't stand still let no man whoop on you. Care if he got a CTE or FLE or whatever he got. You keep your hands to yourself. And
No
put
matter
your
how
hands.
much money he got.
Let me tell you something. You ain't got enough. You ain't got enough, and ain't enough money been printed for you to whoop on me. No. The only person that ever whooped me was my mama. And I was real bad, and she needed to. I was a bad little girl. I needed all my whippings. But after I got
Well, when
grown,
I
I ain't
was
got.
little, I got whoopings like meals 3 times a day. So I feel you.
Yeah, girl, I got them. It got so bad. Mama would save up and would get me on Saturday, and she would tell me, "I'm gonna whoop you for the old and the new." And that lady would generally run a tab, and she would run back everything I did that whole week and tell my little
Not a
tail.
tab.
She got tired of whooping me every day. I kept getting into stuff, so she say, "I'm gonna whoop you for the old and the new." She catch me on a Saturday and ruin my day.
Well, I want to keep you. I know you was talking about something to eat, but I
I
had to
need to
share
eat.
my. I had to share it because I was sick and tired of folks talking mess all day about OJ, and I said, you know
Yes.
what? I'm about to come on and just tell it like
Girl,
the
look at the
TI
soldiers in the
is.
chat. Couture Bay say grits. Ashley say fabuloso and bleach. Now I ain't never did that one. Now that's fancy.
She really gonna clean him.
Yeah, she gonna clean house. Oh, listen, Ashley says she gonna give the cleanup woman a whole new meaning. Mm-hmm. All right, cleanup woman. All right, Ashley. I see you,
Get him,
girl.
Ashley. Get him.
Get 'em. DT talking about vinegar and soy sauce. What you gonna do? Cooking? You gonna put them in the oven next with some garlic?
No, but
DT up
vinegar
here,
and soy sauce.
DT up here making barbecue. You what you cooking? Goat meat? You talking about vinegar and soy sauce?
No,
Oh,
I'm baking some chicken, but I was like, vinegar and soy sauce because
like
somebody
that
actually
sounds
told me that,
good.
they
You
aimed it
gonna
for the
add some
eye area.
I'm like, you gonna
Yeah,
add some to the barbecue sauce too. You
yeah,
hooking it
and
up
aim it for the eye area because you're
for
guaranteed to.
the eyes. Whew.
Yes.
Lord, in the case say Crystal hot sauce. Oh, y'all some soldiers in here. That's right. Don't let no man beat you, baby. Don't let no beatings around here. This is the royal family. We got lots of beautiful ladies, and nobody should be touching the beautiful ladies of the royal family. Nobody, unless they husbands or
Exactly.
passing you some money. Yeah, don't let nobody whoop
Oh,
on you. I don't like that.
before
Don't
I
give it
go,
to me because
Seanitra,
I'm a fault. Mm-hmm.
I apologize for keeping this very late, but of course, as you know, I was doing research on the Twitter, and I did come across the King Giovanni that was mentioned.
Don't tell me nothing dirty about this man. We know he creepy and stalk people. What's the news? I'm scared.
Well, one of them is actually a very well-known OnlyFans worker of the night, and she had posted some stories, but that he actually has a record label called Lush Legends, which he uses as a means to recruit the girls.
That what one of the girls said. Mm-hmm. Either
Yeah,
girl
and
number four, either girl number
yeah,
3 or girl number 4. One of them said that.
yeah. So the page is called Lush Legends, and they said if that page follows you, immediately block them because that's him.
That's dangerous. That's dangerous. But yeah, so hopefully we don't have any sex workers over here. But if any sex workers are listening on the replay and you see King Giovanni or the Lush, what it called, Lush Legends,
Hmm.
Lush
Lush
Legends.
Legends, yes.
Yes, any young ladies, even if you're not one of them workers, if you're a young lady and this man has approached you online, follows you, anything like that,
Mm,
please be mindful, block this person, be careful, and y'all say a prayer for Summer Walker because that lady's got children, and
exactly.
we don't want to hear no bad news about this man harming that young lady. Okay.
Mhm.
Any
Just
final
an
thoughts,
additional
y'all?
note.
Any final
Yeah,
thoughts, y'all, before we go?
just a quick additional note. It's not O, it's A. It's King Giovanni. So
Oh, Giovanni. Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
so if y'all see that, run for us. All right. Thank
yeah.
you, DT, for doing the
But I will
homework to
go.
keep all of the
Thank
sisters
you.
safe. I appreciate that.
No, thank you. Thank you for letting us know so we can get the homework done.
Yep. Yep. Be careful out there. It's real. Okay. Ray
All
Ray,
right.
what's your
Thank you,
final
Ray
thought?
Ray.
Thank you, my love. Ray Ray, what's your final thought for these people?
Be safe out there, y'all.
Yeah, please.
That's it.
That's it. That's right. Be safe. Please don't let nothing happen to you. I love the case. The case is bon nuit. Bon nuit, sis. Bonsoir. So listen, I'm gonna go ahead and go to Ray Ray. Thank you, girl, for coming in. Thank all of y'all for gossiping with me tonight because I needed to sit up and cackle and kiki a little bit. I feel much more hydrated than I did earlier. So thank y'all for talking with me. Thank y'all for hanging out. You know what time it is. If you did not hit the like button on the way in, please make sure that you hit the like button on the way out. Make sure you hit your notification bell and click all so you will know every time we go live on this good channel. Make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed because we are so happy to have you here. Okay, this is one of those places where first time you're a visitor, second time you family. Okay, so please subscribe. We want you here. If you want to join channel membership and put your crown on, okay, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. Also in the description box, we got the link for our Royal Family merchandise store, so you can get your own crown gear in our classic black and gold, or in our new emerald crown designs. I'm going to try to get some new designs in there as well. And I got the link for our Amazon storefront so we can all shop together for our crafting needs and our homes. And I got my Amazon wish list in case y'all want to get a girl some new notebooks, so I can keep taking notes and we can still come in here and gossip and review shows and all that good stuff. And there's some snacks in there too, okay? So listen, I'm gonna go. Y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. And remember, in case no one else tells you, God loves you, I love you, and it ain't nothing you can do about it. So we'll talk again soon, okay? Bye.